What's up, guys? Just a reminder before we get started, anyone that subscribes tonight, we have a new video. Flew in from MStack42. As you know, he already put the Titans offense in the Brain Trust. It's a big hit with the community. It's been winning people a lot of games. We went back to him. He explored the West Coast offense for us. You'll also get the ability to go back and check everything we've put out this year, including the 3-3-5 odd defense, for which we just had an update with SGibs to teach us how to sub guys into our lineup. And then we have everything else you need to know from Zan. We've got some other great contributors in this Brain Trust, so make sure to sign up tonight if you're looking to subscribe. If not, no worries. Hundreds of hours of free tips over on youtube.com/ZFarls, and we'll catch you guys there. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden Show 186.
186.
Racking up the shows, guys. We have actually a great show for you tonight. There's so much going on in the community. You guys sent in your questions. We had a week off. We've got a lot of on-the-field gameplay tips. So if you're not into MUT or you don't love the MUT questions, there's plenty of gameplay tips going on tonight. For anybody that subscribes like Overlord just did, make sure to email me, zfarls@maddentips.com. We'll get you set up. If you're subscribed, your inbox message will come in after the show with MStack's link to the offense. But tonight we've got the top 5 golden tickets. As those just came out tonight, there's a new Night Train lane out we're going to review. Easter guys to review. We've got an all-gold lineup for you. We know there's some community tournaments going on, so we want to help you guys get an edge in those. We're going to talk about our favorite playbooks, the new signature items, the boost that they give. So, plenty to get into, but Gibs, let's kick it off with some Ultimate Team. Then we'll jump over to practice mode real quick. Unless you got a little tip of the week that, you're known to give.
Listen, I've been having a lot of success using the gun bunch formation in the New England Patriots playbook. I've been playing a lot of games the past couple days. Streamed last night. Been on a nice little win streak. And a lot of the success, yes, comes from that gun split close that I've been running, but I've been changing things up and using the gun bunch a ton, and it kind of is like a refresher to get kind of back into the set. This is a great set, a lot of different things going on.
So you're using it to beat man or zone?
Everything, using it to beat everything. And specifically, there's one play in this playbook that is the Pat Sale that I want to take a look at. Gun Bunch Week, Pat Sale. This play is specifically in the New England Patriots playbook. It's also the only in the Tampa Bay Bucks playbook. Only 2 playbooks in the game that have it. So very important. This is one of the best plays in the game.
Yes, we showed this. It goes along with the double P, and it goes along with beating man coverage. So generally, people will press against this man coverage.
Yes.
What are your setups?
So the reason why this is one of the best plays in the game is because without doing anything, you have 2 routes that will beat man-to-man coverage very, very consistently. And that's without making adjustments, without doing any funny business. And the very first route is the far left post. Danny Amendola, our ex-receiver, at about 9-8 yards, he's going to run a quick cut in. And as soon as he cuts in, he's going to win that battle on a consistent basis. This is a very difficult route to defend defensively because there's no zone that really will drift there if you're playing man. You really have to use or defend it or try and drop a flat zone and hopefully it gets over in time. It obviously, things that will help that route are route running, speed and acceleration at the get out of the cut. But Amendola is a guy that does have pretty good route running. But when he cuts there, that's the throw. It's just a bullet. There's no pass lead. Snap throw right there as he breaks off.
How do you feel about release on that route out there?
In all my testing, I have not seen release really come into play there. That's my testing. You clearly feel something different. But not only do you have that route on the left that wins, and if you call press coverage again, Farls. Again, we're in the Gun Bunch week. The play's Pat Sale. You'll find it also in the Tampa Bay playbook. You'll find it called Buck Sale, that that playbook. Now, the route on the far right here to LaFell, it's like the inverted C route. It's a corner pattern. But he gets a free release inside, and then when he cuts the sideline, he wins. It's very similar to the type of release that you see on the far left.
How do you feel about route running on that matchup? Obviously,
Absolutely.
release doesn't matter because he's going to get a free release no matter what. But do you like route running on those cuts, or you feel like it's pretty consistent even with it pretty low?
For me, this is route running. That's a route running right there for me, is when he's making his cuts. Like, LaFell's not the guy I want there. I want a crisp route runner when he's making that cut. And the same thing on the opposite side of the field. When he's running that cut, he makes his cut. I want a guy that has the route running so he explodes and gets out of his steps and creates separation. That's where speed and acceleration will help there as well. Have you found that acceleration helps you, or...
So what I will say is route running wise, I have extremely high man coverage corner in that role and extremely high man coverage, and C routes are one of the only routes that can consistently beat even the highest rated corners in the game. So you have to help them out. So I'm not obviously route running is always going to help.
Yes.
And Excel is always going to help, but that specific route, even without a ton of route running, beats even some of the best corners in the game naturally. So it's something to go to, especially if you're playing a player who has the lineup advantage.
Okay. Well, let's take this to the next level. I need to borrow some of your power cord on my Mac here, just so my computer doesn't die. But to take this play to the next level, let's take a page out of the Madden Challenge playbook, right? What we saw everyone at the Madden Challenge doing was putting their halfback on a quick curl, right? And then snap of the ball, they're holding the playmaker, and then they get that little boost. LeGarrette Blount's not the guy to run that.
You want Dion Lewis there.
Right. You put a streak, or you put the halfback on a curl, and then you're holding the playmaker, and then you playmaker him to the right, and then he gets the boost if he's got the appropriate stats. And that's another way to get another great option against man-to-man. But even another killer route.
And we showed that tip specifically, I think, 3 episodes ago. So if you're like, what are they doing? Basically, we're putting the guy in a curl, and then we're holding the left trigger and the right stick. And when he gets to the position, he will beat his man.
Right.
I played a guy, W, that did it, and it was extremely tough to defend. So explore it. I think it's a man coverage tip from a couple TWIMs ago. So it's on the YouTube channel if you need it. And
something else you can do from this set, I love that you have Edelman going deep here, the A pattern, because that just gives you a bailout route. You're going to go aggressive catch downfield. But against man-to-man, a quick drag to your tight end. This is just, drags are killer this year, and especially with a guy with some speed. Gronk's not a good matchup there, but a guy with some speed is absolutely killer in that spot. So, but typically the way I would run this play is the following. I would hot route RB to a drag. I'd put LeGarrette Blount here on an option pattern, and then I motion him to the right. He gets there, he snaps, I snap, I go. Do you see the cross-up that you get between the tight end? When you motion the halfback over, I want you to show your defensive coverage. It's just an alignment situation where you're making the defenders switch off. So take a look here. You put Blount into the option, and the motion, take a look. You see how now they don't let them do the banjo coverage where they would switch off, and it's gonna make Gronkowski's defender cover him on the drag. But see how he's a step to the right?
Yeah.
And that one little step is what gives him separation. That's the difference without the motion. And then what also works pretty well from this, again, LeGarrette Blount's not the guy for it, but when you motion him over against man, he runs a quick option, and he's always going to run the out. So what's nice is that you can read the underneath pattern. If there's a zone that's going to defend the corner, you can hit the underneath option. And if you get fooled in its zone, he'll just sit. He'll just sit in that in the hole in the zone.
He'll wait there for you, and then he's a pretty good guy to playmaker if he just sits there against
and so what's great about this is that this is just a great little progression for your eyes. Like, it's really easy to see that. Like, okay, is the corner open? Throw it. If the corner's not, I can drop back down to the safety valve route right there. So to show the progressions of what this play would look like, with it set up, here it is. You want to first throw to RB every time you can. You go to RB. Is RB open? Okay, no, I'm going to check back to LaFell and Blount. Read them open. If they're not open, by the time all 3 of those options are away, I look to my X pattern. And if X is covered, then I throw it up to Edelman for an aggressive catch. It wouldn't be Edelman. I make sure the right guy.
It's going to be really hard. Is like, I'm going to see this. I'm going to want to go to the drag, and then I'm going to try and get over to B. Right. And then I'd have to take the safety away to get to B. You could then throw it over the top. That's also Parker, who's a safety. So for Branch, I gotta basically, like, my only real hope is like this. Like, I'm gonna use her the middle.
Right.
But you're not always gonna I might be able to cover the drag, but then I have to get to Blount. then I got to stop the corner, and then you have the left side of the field here.
Right.
Like, so I can go here, and then I can go
all covered,
there,
but then
and
I got you there.
Yeah.
And there's no, like, there's very few man defenders I've seen to cover it. I have said it in the past couple of weeks. For some reason, the DRC Combine, in my opinion, is the single best corner in the game because he just gets these random swats. What you're doing here, this is how you defeat this play. So you have to take away your deep coverage guys, but then it's up to like reading the play. And if I read it correctly, you're just going to get toasted.
Right.
Like you will get absolutely toasted there. If I read wrong and I try and throw underneath, and you made a correct hot route in the right spot, you might win that battle. Like what you'll see a lot of times is what you do with that safety on the left. You put him on a hook. If I read that you're doing that, but then I go something like this, and then you have him in the hook, you could be in trouble, especially if it's a really fast receiver.
Right.
So that's the idea of this offense. There's obviously a bunch of other plays that are broken down in the brain trust and everything there, but
So for example, in the brain trust, we definitely showed this play a little bit in the Bucks playbook to go along with the free double P scheme, but not broken down to this level. You get a little bit more from the formation in the brain trust, I think, from the Bucks. As the formation as a whole, but this is specifically the Patriots book in the setup. And the other thing you could probably do in this formation is a slot hitch, because you have the ability probably to hitch.
Oh yeah, you could
Gronk or Edelman.
Not Gronk, he'll block.
Okay.
But you could. Let me see. You could. I actually really like that, Farls. Let's put Edelman on a hitch.
Yep. And then smart it maybe.
Maybe you block Blunt. For
yeah,
whatever reason,
you got to get LaFell out of the way. But I mean, there's something.
I think he might. He might get out of the way. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's.
So 3rd and 6, that's your thing. So
I like that
it's
a lot.
all there. So a couple good questions in the chat, guys, as we dig into the show tonight. Remember, your mailbag questions are a huge part of the show, and we have some good ones.
I like the hit.
Somebody asked, Yummy Pie Monster, is 94 Shaq Thompson a great number 2 middle linebacker for coverage?
Let me take a look. I've got a lot of things open.
He's amazing. Let's just say yes.
Who am I looking at?
Shaq Thompson. He's a 94 overall.
Oh, this guy. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, monster.
He's tremendous. Him, and then you have the new Levante David. I would say Shaq for man and David probably for zone. David's a little weak, though. He has very, very high man coverage, very, very, very high play rec.
Yeah.
But Shaq's a little more of an overall player, I believe.
Yeah.
So
one thing with the Shaq, plays ball in the air, aggressive. He's a no in just about everything. No clutch, big hitter, no. But that's not the type of player you're wanting for. He's a coverage guy. 84 man, 90 zone. That's very good. The Levante David, any concerns with him in terms of his like strength and stuff? Or
yeah, no? He's a little weak. 73 strength. At this point in the season, like the 94 zone's amazing.
That's a safety. That's a safety at linebacker.
Yeah, it's just 73 strength and what's his block shed?
High motor though, that's good. He's gonna fight.
His block shed?
Block shed is.
Yeah, he can't play in the run game. So
he's a liability. Great into big time 1-4-6.
Maybe.
Manned up on a tight end, like 93 speed.
He's a one down player.
One down guy.
Sorry, Levante. It hurts because he was trending towards greatness with his earlier guys, and then he got an out of. I mean, but it just never stacked.
In the thing that I find really interesting this year with ratings this year, you take a look at two things that like he really stands out, and it's pursuit and play rec. It's like pursuit and play rec are just like handed out like candies, like little M&Ms. Like, you want there's M&Ms for everybody.
Yeah.
So like his strength, which is his coverage, play rec, pursuit, is something that seemed to be like not something that was like a big rating for people.
All right.
So
let's keep digging in the mailbag here. That was a little free tip from SGibs, a nice man-beating play. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Always starting with some gameplay. A lot of gameplay going on tonight.
Let's go.
But we also have a lot of good muck questions, too. So once we get the muck questions out of the way, back into some gameplay. And this question from Reisman wants to know, what are some good all-gold items? He's got to make an all-gold team. I think he's actually competing in a tournament. So for this all-gold team, we actually crafted a lineup, and we're going to jump in here on Mudhead and take a look. So
through the link in the chat, if you want to click it and join us as we take a look. But in our opinion, this is the best lineup at Farls. Take it away.
All right, so it looks like you got Tyler Eifert, the 84 tight end. You have Kelvin Benjamin as your one-on-one downfield receiver. You have Kevin White as your fast speed receiver. You've got, looks like an Dorial Greenback, who's another one-on-one spec catch receiver. Eddie Royal's your route runner. And then Coates
Keenan Allen also
Keenan Allen,
route
another route runner.
Yeah.
Coates just kind of an all-around dude?
Coates is a very big-time sleeper. He's very similar to Kelvin Benjamin, but he also has a little more speed. My concern with Benjamin was he's the best in terms of spectacular catch and traffic in the game for that area, but his speed's so low. Coates, he comes a little bit down speed, spectacular catch and traffic, but his speed is up there. It's not like a 97 speed like Kevin White, but Kevin White doesn't give you the spectacular catch and traffic. He's like low 90s, where Coates is like in the middle. One thing to note, I would actually like to move Tyler Eifert to number 2 tight end, and then I would go ahead and put Colby Fleener, campus hero, number 1 tight end, as the best tight end for here. And then you also want to have a number 3 tight end, Ben Hartstock, because Hartstock is the best run blocking gold player in the game.
Vance McDonald, gold, yeah.
So all these players, though, those receivers, they all serve a purpose. Like Kelvin Benjamin and Coates are your spectacular catch receivers downfield, as well as Green Beckham. Kevin White is your speedster, straight 97 speed, but he still kind of brings a little bit to the table. And then Keenan Allen with 95 route running, and then Eddie Royal has like 93 route running, but some good speed. So they all have their own purpose for what they should be used for.
So Henry Hinoski is your true run blocking fullback. Yep. D'Anthony Thomas is your receiving back.
No, best overall.
He's just your best overall back.
He's like 89 carry, really put him over the top. Like I love what Austin brings to the table.
70-something carry?
His carry is like 80. He's real low, but he's a great flex option, great third down.
Chris Ivory, straight trucking back.
97 carry.
Fullback dives.
97 carry, 97 trucking. You need to have a reliable end-of-game guy.
You like McCown over Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's very, very good.
71 speed on the Matt Ryan. Josh McCown, 80 speed. But you bring to the table McCown, 89 throw accuracy deep compared to Matt Ryan's 90. I think that you gain more with Josh McCown's 9+ speed advantage. So that's why I throw McCown Easter into that number 1 slot. But what I find really interesting here is you see a lot of the great value that you saw in the beginning of the year for these gold items is still relatively here. Like Matt Ryan, when the first game came out, we were preaching him as like he was one of the best guys to go out and get.
Yeah.
And he still is. He still fits that.
Linemen are cheap. There's a Willie Colon. Any item that's out now that had an initial guy at the start of the season, those are the guys you want to look for. I have a full list. Email me if you don't have the budget roster. We're just not going to spend time on the linemen. They're pretty easy to find, though, but email me. I have a list, an Excel file. ZFarls@madtips.com. I'll send it to you for free. Don't worry.
Not for linemen, but question from Baboon in the chat. He says, Sammy Coates, 65 route running. On the outside for receivers, we're not concerned if they're on the far left or far right because most times they're running deep vertical patterns. If they're running deep vertical patterns, really all we look for is spectacular catch and traffic. If we wanted to go to a route runner, we would move in Keenan Allen or we'd move in Eddie Royal to take place of those routes. But very important, you have to know the strengths of your scheme and how you use your players and then fit the players accordingly so that they match up and give you the best results on the field.
All right. On defense, the best gold team you have at CB. Are these corners built for man coverage or zone coverage? So
these are the best man corners in the game.
The Gilbert, the Hal, the Blake, and the Dennard.
Yep.
Those are very, very good man coverage corners.
And all good speed.
You like strong safety Ron Parker there.
Yeah,
over him?
There was no great option at free safety. We're talking, who was the guy? There's one free safety, 93 zone, but he was 83 speed. You can't have it. Can't have it. So give me Ron Parker with
he also has high
speed.
Man coverage too.
For safety, but
yeah.
Ron Parker and Aaron Williams give you the highest combination of zone and speed. They're both at like 87 zone coverage, but then they're both 90+ speed, and that is one of the most important things right now in the game for a safety to have. We did talk a lot about having zone coverage, man coverage, but you really want your safeties at this point to have enough speed so they don't get beat over the top, especially if you play 2-man under. The worst thing to do is say, I'm going to play cover 2-man, I'm not going to get beat over the top, and then your safety doesn't have enough speed to get deep and gets crushed.
All right, and then all of these defenders in the front seven, the linebackers and the defensive linemen, when you have to play with a gold team, you need to find value at each position, and that's what you've done here. So Brandon Williams is a space-eating defensive tackle.
97 strength block shed.
Stops the run. Dan Williams stops the run. Damon Harrison stops the run. Danny Shelton stops the run.
Many options.
Nix stops the run. Tank Carradine's a pass rusher, good excel, good power move.
Tank Carradine, what you might not know about him, 95, 96 power move, but he also has great strength and block shed. Only a 78 overall, but from the start of this game, he's been one of the best stock gold players in the game.
The Jerry Hughes is a pass rusher, same thing, good finesse move on Abril. These guys not the best in the run game, but you've got the beef that you can sub in if you need to stop the run. and then you can mix it up from
Andre
there.
Branch, hybrid, very similar to Tank Carrigan, where on the opposite side with Jerry Hughes and Cliff Averill, they're more of the pass rusher style with some speed.
From here, Quan Alexander's a good run stuffer in the middle. Christian Kirksey's a great man coverage and just all-out coverage defender for third downs. Anthony Barr, excellent user control defender. Aaron Lynch, one of the fastest acceleration pass rushers. Clowney's a great user if you don't have the bar. Dupree's a great user if you don't have the bar. McPhee is a great edge-setting run defender. Between McPhee and Alexander, you should be able to stop the run pretty nicely.
Barr and Bud Dupree, two of the best users in the game.
Also, I'm a big fan of the Bakari Rambo, strong safety, as a user if you want to use her strong safety.
I didn't,
so
yeah.
Guy you can mix in.
Great point in the chat. A lot of guys in the squad named Williams. We have 4. Aaron Williams, and then 2 defensive tackles and 2 safeties named Williams.
So this is a gold team lineup. Take a look at it one more time here. You see Justin Gilbert and Roby on the right.
Links in the
We're
chat.
blocking them a little bit. The link's in the chat, and we will put this in the description if you're watching on YouTube tomorrow over on youtube.com/ZFarls, where we post. Remember, each of these guys has a role. If you just use these guys in generic positions, then they're not good. They're not great, but they're fine. But they're just not gonna. You're not gonna get the most value if you try and run Kelvin Benjamin on a running route when you should be saving that for Eddie Royal or Keenan Allen.
That's a big time point. That's something you can't overlook. Like a lot of people look at Kelvin Benjamin and say, well, he's not fast enough. But if you put Kelvin Benjamin in a specific role to have him run verticals downfield to be an aggressive catch receiver, he will be one of the best players that you could put on the field, bar none. I mean, we're talking elites, we're talking everybody, because his stats for catching traffic and spectacular catch are so good.
Team will cost you about $200K. So get in your tournament. Hopefully you guys win some games and have fun out there. Severian Jenkins, very good tight end too. All right, here we go. Let's get back to the questions in the mailbag here, guys. We're about to keep it swinging here. We've got your questions. We've taken them on Twitter. We're taking them in the chat as we see them. And that was our gold lineup. Next question in the mailbag is from Dan to you. So, what is the best defense to call on 3rd down or 4th and 12? So, if you're struggling, do you want to bring the noise on 3rd down, 4th down, or what do you think, Gibbs? And here's the thing: if you have to ask on 4th down when you say 3rd down, that means that 3rd down's like not the last down they're going for it. Mm-hmm. So if it's 3rd and long, are you gas? You've always been team gas. Are you still team gas?
I look at 3rd down and I look at team gas very differently than I did for Madden 16, right? If it was 3rd and 10 or higher in any Madden ever before the history of Madden 16, I would say gas, gas, gas. When you start getting into the territory of 3rd and 15, there's been a fundamental mind shift of the way people want to play this game, how they want to try and pick up the first down. On 3rd and 15, your opponent now immediately goes, well, I don't have a route to get that first down. I'm just going to throw downfield a deep streak. So, if your opponent is thinking that, the last thing that you should be doing is sending gas and sending a blitz, because you're going to leave yourself vulnerable and leave yourself in a one-on-one situation deep. So that's where my fundamental strategy shift comes, because it's the way I'm seeing my opponents play.
So you're thinking man defense?
I'm thinking man defense. I'm thinking if it's 3rd and 10, if it's 3rd and 12 and under, I'll send gas. I'll send pressure, because the world is still kind of their oyster. They can run a drag. They can do really anything and try to get the first down.
If it's 3rd and long, you're more likely to play man. 3rd and long used to blitz, but now you play man.
Now I play all man. If it's 3rd and 12 or higher, I'll go cover 2 man and I'll just user defense.
Do you treat 3rd and 12 like it's gonna be 4th and 5, or do you treat 3rd and 12 like it's just 4th and 12 and a punt? Like if you had 2 down, I mean, his question is basically when he added in the 4th down, it's like if you have to get the stop. If it's their last chance and it's 3rd and 12.
Yeah, if I have to get the stop and it's 3rd and 12, I'll potentially consider blitzing, because here's why. There's a route this route. There's a lot of routes in the game like this Amendola route that take time to get open, but it will beat man on a very consistent basis, and it will get you the first down.
Right.
So in order for me to present that or to stop that, I need to send pressure. But if it's 3rd and 20, that route, I can't be worried about that route, because it's going to take way too long.
Correct. And you don't really have to spy anybody because they're not going to scramble for 15. They could scramble for 7, but they're generally not going to scramble for 20 by the time you get there. The other thing is, somebody asks, do you press in this situation? Yes.
Absolutely.
Anytime the set is compressed, you press because you want this guy, Smith, to go and stand
To jam him.
to jam him. Otherwise, he will not against the compressed set. You always press against a compressed set in this game. That is an always. So, yes. So you're saying you back off where most people think they want to bring pressure. I'm not as worried about the one-on-one downfield chuck. Obviously, I've been beaten by it. That's not the reason I don't blitz. I just don't blitz because I feel like I give up the seams too easily. More so, like when people go for it on 4th and 12, they're generally not the greatest.
Right.
And I feel like just if you just want to streak and throw to Gronk real quick, like obviously I would try and drop. Like I would try and drop and bait here, but just chuck it. Like he still has a chance at it, and people just throw it regardless of if it's really open. But obviously the question is, do you play man or do you play zone? And let's just don't throw it here, and we'll just show you that when the pressure does get in, and if you don't give them time, it really does make it hard for them to get a completion. So that's the thought. But you're saying I'm going man.
Yeah. No. I mean, it depends. I mean, if it's 3rd and 12, I'm probably going to consider blitzing. If it's anything over 3rd and 12, I'm going to play cover 2 man, and it's because what your opponent's going to do is a lot of times they get into 3rd and 12, they go, well, I got nothing. I have no route to get me that. I'm just going to do this. Block everybody and then do this.
One-on-one.
And then you're going to get a one-on-one. So that's why I don't do that, because you leave yourself open for something like that to happen. So I just avoid it at all costs.
All right. That's fair. See, I have the zero. I feel like I'm going to. I don't think I lose enough of those to really get that frustrated. Unless I know they're gonna throw one-on-one, then I go man. But if I assume they're just gonna run a regular play, then I actually will try and blitz. And I blitz a little more. We've kind of flipped because I used to play man. And it also really depends on the player I'm playing. If they're one of those players that can really be really patient and can playmaker and have a lot of reads, and it's 4th and 12, I know they're going to sit there forever if I don't blitz. So sometimes I'll try and get those type of players to not do that. But generally against the average player, I will just sit back and play zone. And you know why I sit back and play, or I'll just play man. And you know why I sit back and play man?
Why?
Because I sit down, I play man on 1st down, and then I play man on 2nd down. So if I'm going to play those on 1st and 2nd down, why would I not play it on 3rd down?
Right.
Why would I not play it on 4th
down?
Well,
if it worked, it worked.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to adjust and take things away, and I'm going to use the middle more because I know they might be looking for drags if it's 3rd and short, and if it's, if they need 12, then I'm going to go be looking for corners, and I'm going to stay in that man defense but adjust to the situation. So that's how I handle defense on those type of downs. All right, here we go. Next question in the mailbag right here. We shall see what it is.
Feels good to be back in the hot seat, Farls?
In the chair? Yeah, it's good. It's good. This one's from DJ Fox. He wants to know, what is the best inside zone? He says, is it the one from trips? Is it gun doubles? The Colts have that, because he wants to know, is it one where the halfback's on the right and the blockers are on the left? Is it one where the tight end's on the line and the halfback's over here? Is it one where, what makes an inside zone the best?
I think that for me, I like having, for this set here, gun ace. If you take a look at the offensive line, the offensive line, the tight ends, I find that the best inside zones are when your tight end is matched up on the line of scrimmage with your offensive lineman.
Yeah.
So with that right here, you can see the tight ends. They're all in the same spot. There's some formations where the tight end could be a step back. And I find you can't get to the edge because he's one step back, so then therefore the defender has one more step on him to keep him kind of at bay, right? So I look for formations that kind of give me that. So things like gun ace twins, really good. Gun wide trips weak is really good. All really good sets. Gun doubles also very good. I actually don't love gun trips tight ends inside zones.
Because you're running it away from the side with the halfback and towards the side with 3 receivers?
Yes.
And they don't block as well,
I
maybe?
find that the edge doesn't get sealed because I don't get the double team on the D end.
To me, the best one in the game is from the Colts playbook. It's the wide trips weak. We have the double P to the left. So basically what it is instead is pretend Rob Gronkowski is not there. Can you motion Gronk left maybe? So this is...
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, so Blount would get the handoff, and what happens is he's able to get a seal
Ooh, look at that formation.
to the edge because if you look at it, the tight end's over there. He's always going to basically block down and get you a double team. And then what makes the inside zone so good is the ability to get to the edge.
Right.
And by having the tight end out even wide over there, you're generally going to get a double team and a seal, so you can either cut it in behind or take it out wide.
It would, in theory, look like this. This is what the left side of the field looks like.
For trips.
For the formation you're talking about. Or the side with you want to run looks like this.
Yeah, my issue is now you need a good slot guy there. Like, I really like Deshaun Jackson there for deep balls early in the season, but he couldn't block.
Hines Ward becomes the guy that fits that mold.
But he's never going to win a downfield one-on-one.
Right.
Speed-wise. So, like, it's the challenge of finding that exact receiver who can block but also get deep downfield.
Yep.
So, those are the ones I like. I don't love the trips tight end ones, but I'll tell you what I do like is do you have a passing, like a quick pass, or do you have something where LeGarrette goes to the right side of the field here?
Like that?
Yeah, so say this, because what people are going to do is they're going to set up their defense with the linebackers opposite the halfback.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the snap of the ball, they're trying to stop the inside zone, and Blount goes this way. And I find that
table routes do
well. The Eagles levels, those plays make it really tough for you to move your guy over, because then you end up having to bring this guy down to try and do that. So that's not really an inside zone question about blocking, but that's the combination of those two plays makes it really tough, because anytime they move this guy over to try and stop inside zone, you can chuck it to the right. So
yeah, remember when halfback draws were the best? Remember that? Remember those days?
Madden 12.
Yeah.
That was my jam. That was me jam, folks. All right, here we go. Next question in the mailbag from Cal Cruel wants to know, Gibs, what are the top 3 keys to moving up the head-to-head ladder? So he's a rookie-level player in MUT, and he's trying to get to all Madden 2 before the year's over. What tips can you give him?
Get a accurate quarterback with throw accuracy deep, 94 and above if you can find him. If you can't, go get a Josh McCown Gold Easter item. Go get a Matt Ryan. They both have 90 throw accuracy deep. So I'd say get an accurate quarterback. Get a halfback that can do a lot of things for you. So, for example, we had DeAnthony Thomas, Campus Hero was a recommendation.
I don't know if he needs players, but what about like tips? Like how can he improve?
I think these are such basic tip to help him get better.
Okay.
I would improve those 2 things, and then I would a third point, which actually comes 4, but I'd go get 2 lockdown man coverage corners, as high as man coverage speed options you can get. To have some good coverage on the field, and then start playing man-to-man. If we're talking like gameplay tips, I would say play a lot of cover 2-man, and then switch up between cover 2-man and cover 4. So what that would actually look like, let's show what this could look like here. So come out in big dime 1-4-6. I would say get comfortable with one defensive formation. So come out in big dime 1-4-6, and what you would do is the following.
So I would come out actually in cover 4.
I want you to come out in cover 4, and you come out in cover 4 every single play.
Okay.
So the reason for this is because your quick audibles...
And I'm going to press.
Yeah, press. Your quick audibles give you disposal to audible between like a cover 2 zone, cover 3 zone. But that's not what I want you to do. What I want you to do is to come out in cover 4, and you can call a cover 4 as much as you want. But every once in a while, you're going to switch between the cover 4 and the cover 2-man. And the thing is going to happen here is they're drastically different defenses, and your opponent is going to be forced to do very different things offensively to beat the cover 4 and then to beat the cover 2-man. And what's going to end up happening is it's going to be very frustrating for your opponent. And if they try to beat man-to-man, but you're in cover 4, you're going to absolutely frustrate the heck out of him. And both of these defenses make it very, very difficult to throw downfield, which is one of the easiest things for people to do in this year's game. So I think that could be a big-time gameplay tip for you to have success, is to switch between the cover 4 and cover 2-man. Okay. The next thing I would recommend is use inside zones. Inside zones, inside zones, inside zones, inside zones. The best run of the game.
Because that's going to get you up towards all-pro. Like, if you know that all inside zones is the best run in the game, and, like, you don't run halfback counter and you don't run all these other not good runs that people don't know aren't good because they're not at this level, they're not watching this show. Yes, when you get to All Madden, everyone has inside zone defense, but they still have to set that defense up. It's still frustrating and annoying to stop. So you want to build a scheme off of that, or use a scheme off of that.
Right. So the tip there is run inside zones, but you need to find a formation that has an inside zone. And then you want to combo it with a formation that has the same formation that has a corner route to the tight end. And this is a very basic tip, but it's very hard to stop. And one of the best combinations that you're going to find in the game is from gun doubles, which we have right here, in the New England Patriots playbook. You're going to find it in a lot of different playbooks, though. Cleveland Browns, another playbook that has it. But you run the inside zone. Your opponent has to do a lot to try and stop it because it's so effective. That then opens up what you want to do on the right side of the field, which is throw to this corner pattern or to the halfback or to the deep vertical. The route combination on the right side of the field is set up to literally beat every single defensive play in the entire game. If you make the right read, in theory, all these routes are going to win if you make the right read. Correct, Farls? You get a table route, get a corner, and get a vertical. So that's what you want to do. Primarily, though, you want to target the tight end. That's going to be the easiest route for you to throw and get completions with.
That'll get you up to All Madden 1 or All Madden 2. Then people will start looking for the tight end route. Then they'll have defense for inside zone, and you'll have to adjust from there. But you'll at least be able up there. You'll be playing against good competition. You'll be seeing new things, and that's kind of the way the game is played this season at the high level. So you want to play that way to get up.
Did
to that
he
level.
say what level he was at?
He's at All Pro right now.
All Pro. So
he's been improving. He's been around. He's been asking a lot of questions. He's watched a lot of TWIM.
So here's the thing. I'll say that he probably had those things covered. Still a good tip for people to hear that. But something that I would challenge him. If he's been watching the show and he's been checking out the tips, I would really, really challenge you to work on your setups, work on your defensive setups. And if you're running the nickel 3-3-5, I really want to see you run more of pressure right, pressure left, mix up the coverages. Because that's going to help take your defense to the next level. And to get to the next level of All Madden 2, All Madden 1, you need to improve your defense. And the way you improve your defense is by setting pressure.
And making adjustments. And knowing how to make those adjustments. And knowing, like, all right, purple, all right, bring this guy. So, like, I want this guy in a flat to the left side of the field, but he's standing over here. I know I need to take him to this side of the center to then put him in the flat to get him to go on that side. I know if I put him on this side of the center and put him in a flat, he'll go to that side. So, like, it's just these little things. Hey, flicking down. All right, I got to get this guy over in a... I actually want to get this guy in a hook because he's going to run that in again. That means I need to get this guy over here. All right, and just knowing what to do, get there, make plays. And it's tough, but it's worth it. And that's really what separates the cream of the crop from everybody else. Anyone can run plays. Anyone can be told what plays to run, but they need to make adjustments to make those plays better.
It's understanding the why behind what you're doing.
Correct. All right, next mailbag question. Still going here on This Week in Madden, show 186. Guys, make sure to hit that follow button in the bottom left-hand corner. Shout out to A54 Sale with the
Area
sub
54?
hype.
Let's go.
He is bringing it tonight. Remember, we have a new offensive video coming to the Brain Trust from MStack42. It's a West Coast offensive breakdown, so check your Twitch messages after the show tonight if you're subscribed to this channel on Twitch. Here we go. Next mailbag question from 8up Axeman. And I don't know exactly, but maybe the chat can help us here. What does the blinking icon mean under the defensive player? So he says when he clicks onto a defensive player, sometimes a little icon like flashes underneath. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens on defense when he's trying to click on sometimes, and he's not sure what it means. And I don't actually know what it means either. I've never noticed it, never seen it, but maybe somebody can in the chat might know if they've had it happen to them.
Is this the first question in the history of TWIM we don't have an answer for? I've literally never seen it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, let's leave it to the chat.
So Paranoid Android has a good question. Other than press, what adjustments are actually worth it in man?
Well, it depends on the type of formation you're in. If you show your play art here.
So the best man adjustment, Paranoid, is this. L2 RB to QB contain. Because that's not going to allow the quarterback to break the pocket, and then it's going to be too hard for them to roll out of the pocket. The other thing you can do is contain quarterback spy. So you're containing one side, and then the left side's going to spy. Then they think they can roll out to the left, but then you click down on the right stick. The spy then goes after the quarterback.
Oldest trick in the book.
That is big. The other adjustments are it's just really like reacting. Like obviously setting up inside zone defense is important. Dropping this guy every now and then, possibly into a purple, possibly into a hook, possibly into nothing, but just dragging them down. You know, those are the real adjustments, and it's just so game specific. But it's having the confidence to do it. It's having the confidence to be like, you know what, I'm over there. I'm willing to take that away from you.
I would say that a general rule of making adjustments, and this is one of the hardest things to do for someone that's trying to climb and trying to get better and trying to get to the next step with their game. You can't be afraid to make adjustments. You can't be afraid to try and make a play.
Here's why.
If you're getting beat by that Gronkowski tight end route
like
all game,
throw it. Yeah, just chuck it deep to LaFell.
Yep.
And you know what? Maybe you make the play, maybe you didn't, but at the end of the day, you didn't get beat by Gronk the 10th time, and you put the hook because when you do get this purple zone pick, it's gonna make you the happiest in the world, and when you drop it anyway and you still don't get it, it's gonna make you right there. It's gonna make you the saddest in the world.
Make you angry.
But there's actual emotion in those plays, and you know you're trying to do the right thing,
right.
And you're not like, I don't know if I should do it. What if he doesn't run this time? I don't want to get beat deep. Like, nah, get beat deep. Like, people don't give players too much credit.
Don't give them credit at all,
you know?
really, because you got to test them. But really, you can't be afraid to make an adjustment that's going to potentially win you the game. Because if you don't make the adjustment, then you have no shot probably at winning the game. Because I could keep throwing this corner route against man-to-man all game.
And and then they go, Madden's broken. Madden's broken. You can't stop Rob Gronkowski. That route's too strong. That route's broken. And then you just go, okay, it's broken. Okay, try it now.
Have the ball, user it. Now it's not broken.
Now it's suddenly no longer broken.
Now, if you want to get into the fundamentals of should that man-to-man route should the corner beat that man-to-man route every single play?
Like, you could try shading outside. You could try doing different things.
Put better man coverage. I find that when I put a guy with 94 or 95 man coverage and above, that's my measuring stick there. I find that I can defend those corner patterns.
Okay. So I shaded outside there.
No, he's gonna get toasted.
Didn't work, but he's gonna get beat.
He's gonna get toasted on that. I think he needs more man coverage.
It's a good route. It's a good route, man. All right, here we go. Back to the chat real quick. I think it was Monty Wrecking Ball. He wanted to know how you can do the spy thing. So remember, you need to contain. You need to spy, which is RBX. Left on the right stick. You could also just click onto the guy and press A.
Mm-hmm.
But so here's what happens. Roll Tom Brady to the left of the start. Yeah. So we're gonna make sure we got this guy out of the way. Okay, go for it.
Where do you want me to roll?
Left. So if he rolls to the left, the QB spy will not chase him. Notice the QB spy not chasing, just standing there. He's staring at him in the face. When I click the right stick down, he goes after him.
Best thing I've ever in the game. Ever.
So that's the tip, and that is...
Wiggy sub height.
It's literally probably the best thing...
It's the best thing that's ever been put in the game.
So do it again. So notice, you think you can scramble, but the spy chases him, but he doesn't go after him. Doesn't go after him. There he did because he went too close to the line of scrimmage. But what you want to do is wait till he then breaks out of the line of the tackle, and then you're going to click the spy right.
And I'm in trouble.
Click it once, he'll track it down. Generally, they get rid of the ball, but it freaks them out, and it's very, very, very clutch. So, you can just contain, but I like the contain spy because the contain spy makes them think that it's open, and then you take it away. He could also go up the middle right there.
Right.
So that's what's up. Second best tip in the game.
Yeah.
Second best tip in the game is flicking up for the hit stick. Hit stick is so good. You force a lot more fumbles.
I've gotten way more fumbles because
in my opinion.
I've seen way more. I've had more fumbles in the past couple weeks than I've had the entire season.
You click the right stick. You click it down. You do not flick it down. Don't flick it.
Click it.
Click it.
But if you want to get a hit stick, you must flick it, not click it.
All right, here we go. Next question.
Junkeb, I believe you should press with zone coverage to make sure that your defense looks similar to cover 2-man.
That's that key. That's that corner position. That's why it's very important to have those fast corners there. Steeltown wants to know any fresh new defensive or offensive scheme. So he's been running the Browns. He's been having success winning games. I would say this Titan scheme is probably what people have been telling me they've been having the most success with. From the Brain Trust, people have been having fun with that. It seems it's pretty fresh. I've seen a lot of people run the Saints, but that's not really fresh.
Yep.
Gibs has been running the Pats and just changing it up slightly, but you can keep winning. I could keep winning games with the Browns. I could probably go 8-2, 7-3 every season with the Browns, Pats D for the rest of the year. What do you like to do?
Well, I've been messing around a little bit in the lab with the cover 2 defensive playbook, and I've just been messing around with nickel strong, and I'm starting to see a trend in the Madden community. I don't have nickel strong, but something I can show you that's kind of similar. Would be 4-3 under flipped, and essentially what it ends up looking like is something like this. This is the closest I can get to this playbook looking like a nickel strong, and it somewhat works. And the idea is the following: you blitz your just like a slot corner. You have your line crashing one way, and then you take your defender and you stick them in a gap right here. And you just kind of sit there. You hold left trigger, right trigger, snap of the ball. I'm holding there, and then I look to get that pressure off that edge in.
Yeah.
And what's good about this is that you can change the coverage up behind it, so I can go cover 2, right? Cover 2. Sorry. Crash here, send them over here, get them out there, and I get in that gap again. So now I'm going to cover 2, snap of the ball. Here it is. Pressure comes in. But you see how he gets back a little bit?
Yeah.
It works better in nickel strong.
Tom Holly is also maybe the slowest person on the planet.
What I've seen from this formation, though, is you could do something like this. This is actually something that's pretty cool, right? So if you put Houston, I can actually leave him here. Let me move Ollie back right about there. And then I go back in here. So I'm, in theory, sending 6 guys. Snap of the ball. You can see how he comes in through that right B gap, potentially. So you send 6, get 2 free. You could even try throwing Houston off this edge, right? Like this. This requires a lot of user skill and a lot of
because you got to recover across the middle and make adjustments.
Pre-snap ability. So see, 2 guys, it would end up being 2 guys free.
And line it up against different formations.
Right.
But yeah.
But I've been seeing a lot of the meta changing to becoming defense, like a defense where you hold the defender.
Maybe try contain.
Yeah, let me try contain.
Guy, but
let me. So like it's the hold mentality. Snap the ball, getting muddy in there, and you see how 2 guys come in free. So that's the idea. It's what I've been seeing a ton of. So take a look at this. Let's see. And you always try to get it one step better, right? So here would be 4. Snap of the ball, go. That's pretty nice. That's tight to the line and good. 4-3. It's pretty good.
It's pretty nice. And what are you doing? Baseline.
Well, you want to shift. What I like about this 4-3 under is when you shift the line to the left here, flipped. Notice that the left end and the D tackle are really tight to the tackle and the guard, which that creates a nice little overload off the left edge. And then you have the D tackle directly over the center, and then when you get in muddy, right? The problem with this defense is it's really vulnerable. Yeah. So like the left part of the field right here, so vulnerable. Like I'm seeing people do it, but like I find that I'm like in it, like that right there didn't come in, but I'm seeing that it's not as good as the 3-3-5 odd, and it's so easy to attack that flat. Like it's so simple to attack.
OS Millennium flying it in right now. For the blinking icon question, it's left over from the hot cold player mechanics. That's his answer. That's his guess. So I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, but.
Try this.
My understanding is it is dynamic player performance, either hot or cold in the game. Yeah, I don't know if it still factors in or matters, but maybe just the UI is in there. Maybe just the menu shows up. I don't actually know, but I can ask.
Wait, don't snap yet. Hold on. Let me do snap it now. Go ahead. There you go. Oh, See, he's coming. I think you need faster guys for it, but
Okay.
that's the idea. And just so people are aware, it's what I'm seeing out there in the wild is the hold. It's the hold technique. I'm seeing guys from 3-4 under. Lines pinched. They're bringing a linebacker in, and they're going up here, and they're sitting in front of a tackle here. So that they're usually guys over here, but they're trying to get pressure in off an opposite side. Like, I'm seeing this hold technique run rampant everywhere. And, this isn't something that is necessarily new because, we've seen people do this many years. But it's starting to kind of make a comeback right now. Oh, that was a nice little loop right there.
Boom. Gronkintosh. All right, here we go. Next.
Real quick.
Yeah.
About this. Never be truly, fully, scared of it, because the biggest weakness of this style defense is its inability to, really, really play a great user defender. Because
you have to hold.
Because you have to get in there and you have to hold. So then, it makes it really difficult to, get out and, I gotta get somewhere. I'm really, stuck in that little 5-yard box.
In Madden 16, this is the perfect defense to counter, or the perfect way to counter this is to get a one-on-one matchup and go for it. If you're really facing this, you really do have to go throw to the flats. Then they're gonna obviously go to cover 2, and then you really have to throw one-on-one and try and make plays.
Right, and here's a weakness of it too that I see. I really think the best defense in the game is to play man-to-man. And if I want to try and generate pressure man-to-man with this play, I'm really going to be hurting. I'm going to leave 2 guys wide open to get pressure. I'm going to leave... there's a lot of holes, and it's the same thing in any other formations you see it from. Nickel strong is a big popular one right now. 3-4 normal, also very popular with it right now.
Question from Detroit League. Lil G, how can I become the best Madden player to ever play? I would say the best way to prove yourself this year is to start playing the Season 2. Yep. Season 2 of the Draft Champion Season 2. I mean, we had Season 1, we crowned a champ. We maybe put a guy on Serious Mo, starting to take his shot to go for that title. He played in Season 1. You can have a chance to play against a guy like that in Season 2 and prove that you're one of the best to do it. So that's the way to go about it. Start playing with other good players and just keep practicing. But play the best competition you can find, and Season 2 is that place.
Give me another snap of the ball here real quick. I'm just curious. That's that simple. That's that simple. We actually don't want them far off. You see how that worked? So it takes a little bit of craftsmanship here. You can actually leave him there. You have to slide him here. And then he moved up a little bit, so that was annoying. But you shift line left, and then you hold, and you're going to get both guys in. It's pretty good.
I like it. All right, here we go. Next question in the mailbag. This one is from, let's see, Anonymous. I ripped a golden ticket. What do I do? So SGibs, we've put him to work to come up with some of his favorite options for golden ticket. Now, this person, their favorite player is Adrian Peterson.
Yep.
But they feel like if they make an Adrian Peterson, they can't make him as good as they could have made, keyboard me, if they had made,
yep,
a Barry Sanders, even though he doesn't have the fall forward trade, if they made a Bo Jackson. So do you think it's a waste to make a Peterson? I mean, you've already got the ticket.
Yeah.
The latest AP was a 93 overall. You'd be building off a 93 speed.
87 carries, real tough to build off.
I mean, you can build it up, though.
You can.
You can build it up. 88 strength with
that's
96
nice.
Truck. I mean, that's pretty good stock ratings.
It is, but he's not. Listen. First of all, if you pull the golden ticket, it's your golden ticket.
You got the golden ticket.
So make the item you want. If you want to make an Adrian Peterson, make an Adrian Peterson. I mean, if that's what's going to make you happy, I think you should make the Adrian Peterson. But if you want our recommendation of the guys we think that you should make, I'm going to throw out a complete wild card. And I actually got tipped off on this from our boy Zan. Farls, pull up 83 overall. That's right. Middle linebacker. Out of position, Antonio Gates.
Let's see. 83
Go to the
overall.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
you got incepted right there. 83 overall. So here's the theory why you would make this Gates. a golden ticket. So you're going to try. I actually don't know how high you get to make him, right? But he's already got 80 catch in traffic and 90 spectacular catch. So what you're going to get, this could be one of the best items in the game to get most value, because you could put him at tight end and use him at tight end, especially like in a goal line set or whatever, right? So that's why people are saying that he might be the guy to make as a golden ticket.
What would you do to his ratings? What do you think would go up?
I'd keep his speed. That's the thing, is I don't know how many ratings you get to like mess with. Like, can I make both catch and traffic and spectacular catch 99? And then can I make block shed and strength 99?
You're going to make him a D tackle?
Or I guess
middle linebacker?
No, I guess I'd make him a user. I guess I'd make him a better user. Give him crazy hit power. You know what I mean?
But he doesn't have a big hitter trait?
Right, but give him crazy hit power. I'm just saying.
I'm just poking holes in your theory.
You can poke holes. This is more of a pose to the community. Like, this is a best bang for your buck golden ticket right here, right?
Because you can use him on both sides.
Because he can play both sides of the ball.
Because you can sub him in
at
tight end.
Right.
But he's
and
not
he's
a
clutch.
good defender.
He's got the clutch rate. But how many stats do you typically get to mess with?
I
That's
think
the
at
question.
least 5. I think.
Right.
I'm not sure.
So the question is, what do you improve him to?
Speed.
You improve his catch and traffic and spectacular catch. That's the whole point, because you can play him at both spots. So those two both have to be maxed to 99, I guess, or 100, whatever it is. Probably speed, right? And then his zone coverage, max that up.
But you're going to user him.
Maybe don't user him.
So you get 2
Hit power.
base, 6 regular attributes.
2 base, 6 regular.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Gotcha. I know that's what D Mark is saying. 2 base, 6 regular attributes. But anyways, that's the theory with the gates. Now there's some other options.
I do like that it's at least not Calvin Johnson, because you know somebody's gonna make Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's 100%
Chris
chance
Johnson.
This free safety Calvin Johnson.
Right.
You know, let's see if we can find him, but you're saying at least that way you could get a guy you could play on both sides of the ball. So I think that's a cool idea.
Right.
Let's talk about his out of position. 86. So this guy you're building, he's 6'5". He's already got 80 zone.
Already got 93 hit power, man.
He's already got 90. So you give him 99 hit power, 96 speed, a 95 zone coverage. Like, he's already probably one of the best dudes in the game. You can't get him on offense, though, is the only issue, because he still has nasty offensive stats, which is unfortunate.
Right.
But maybe, you user this guy, he probably becomes one of the best users in the game.
Right. So my front runner for one of the best options for a golden ticket would be Night Train Lane.
What about this guy?
Who?
So there's a new Night Train and an old Night Train.
There is, right. That would be a nice item.
So he's an outside linebacker. He has 93 speed, 98 hit power.
What do you give him? But what do you give him, though?
You give him strength and block shed, and then and some speed, and he becomes the edge.
You give him catch or something.
He becomes the edge setting defender in the 3-3-5 odd.
Right.
Because that's the only real thing he's missing right now.
Yeah. So here's my thing with Night Train Lane.
Which lane would you do, though?
Can you do either one? Like,
Yeah,
if you can do either one, I would go. I'd go obviously the new egg one.
I don't think so. I don't think
you can't go him.
No, I mean you can, but the other one's a better man. I always suspected that the next Night Train that came out was going to be the Ultimate Legend Night Train, and it was going to be a CB and just better. What they did was and it was going to be like monumentally better, like the Woodson.
He is monumentally better.
No. He's better, but he's not from initial Rod Woodson.
But 97 overall. Like, you're forgetting.
Correct, but think about the initial Rod Woodson to
Right.
the peak, to the ultimate boss Rod Woodson. How much better he got.
That's true.
I thought the jump was going to be that incremental, where the jump is only one speed.
He got worse in man coverage.
He got one speed. He got worse in man coverage because they made him strong safety. I just didn't know they were going to do that. They surprised the heck out of me today.
If you start with this Night Train Lane, though,
yeah,
I think you jack his strength and block shed
with
up.
the 99.
You jack them both up. Jack his man coverage up, and then I would probably jack up his finesse move and speed. Speed, strength, block shed, man coverage, finesse move.
What about his press? No. So you'd rather have him have higher finesse than press?
Yeah, because I blitz him off the edge.
The other thing, you know who else I think could be pretty good?
Who?
Is Lawrence Taylor and Deacon Jones, because they already have great balance in finesse and power.
Yep.
Because, like, if you go for just a power rusher or just a finesse rusher, you're going to be spending one of your categories on somebody who's, like, not balanced. But if you pick a guy who's already balanced and then just give them speed, or then just give them, say, block shed,
Yep.
you save some of that power.
All right, so I got two guys left.
Okay.
My next guy, right at the gate. I said this is the guy I would make. Mean Joe Green, D tackle.
Off his 99?
Off his 99 D tackle. You jack up his speed. You jack up his finesse move, so he's matched there. I guess I don't know what to do after that.
Yeah, I mean, he's already nasty.
Right.
But you jack his finesse, his speed,
agility, I guess.
and his
acceleration, yeah. Right. Now, so the next guy I would do, I'd really consider this because he's like that one of those special players that we keep talking about.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Hines Ward.
Yeah.
Because he's already really great with route running, catching traffic. So I would move his strength up all the way to 99. I would move his run block all the way up to 99. Move his pass block all the way up to 99. And I would move his spectacular catch up to 99. So now you have the ultimate pass blocking guy. Because like right now I have Hines Ward and I put him into a pass blocking situation.
You wouldn't touch his speed?
Yeah, if I can get his speed up, yeah, I would. But like
you put his pass block up over his speed?
Yeah, because his role for the way I have him play, like he plays tight end for me and he gets the job done right now. Maybe that's short-sighted, but I really want his pass block to be better because when I go gun bunch, it's like becoming my safety valve of like what I use when I go to a set where I need to pick up some of these unique blitzes. So he's the tight end on that side, and then I keep him in the block, and he just gets crushed. He gets annihilated out there. So I look at him, I'm like, okay, well, he's already got some of these core stats. Now let me juice up his other stats.
The Peterson, I think, is actually pretty interesting, only because he already has the strength and the truck at pretty high levels. If you get his speed up to a 99... Oop, did I click Adrian? Yeah, if you get his speed up to a 99, obviously this isn't the version you'd build off. You'd build off his 93 Team of the Week. He is clutch. He does fight for extra yards. You'd have to improve his route running. I'd like to see his elusive get above his truck so that he will automatically kind of break tackles, and then you can influence tackle breaks with the right stick. You get his speed up to 99. He's already got good strength. I definitely want to see his excel and agil go up a bit. But I would focus on route running, elusive, speed, agility, and acceleration. And I think he becomes pretty good because he does have the traits.
Right.
But his carry's kind of always just been an issue in Madden.
Right.
So, you got to peak that too. And if that really depends. But, go with the guy you want to go with. Don't let people influence you.
I have one more guy that I would really like to make. Let me spell it out for you.
Let me do this guy one
Vance?
quick, too.
Yeah, okay.
Check him out. Check out his 90.
Yeah. Let's
Check out his 90.
You've been big on Vance Donald.
90 strength.
Mm-hmm.
90.
What does he do for me?
Run block. 93 run block. 85 pass block.
But you have to
catch in traffic. 85 speed. 94 excel.
What are you improving though? Is he going to be better? End up being better than Hines Ward? The answer is no. That's why you make the Hines Ward, and he does exactly what you want him to do with Vance Donald.
Possibly. People want to see LaDainian Tomlinson, but I would.
That would be cool because we've only seen one LT.
But you would assume he's going to get a boss. We don't know.
I don't know.
But you would assume.
No idea.
I don't want to make an ass out of you and me by assuming, because that's what happens when you assume.
Look at the LT though, real quick.
He's already got good route.
I just want to see his traits. I think a great place to start is the traits conversation because that's something that you can't necessarily change.
Not clutch,
he's got
doesn't fight for extra yards.
Right.
So doesn't make sideline catches.
I would say if you're really going to analyze and get down deep into we got to figure out what to make for the best option. Start with players that have all the correct traits that you would want, and then build out from there. If you're really going to go deep into golden ticket territory, that's what you do. Now,
you got one other guy, right?
I got one other guy.
Okay.
Spell it out for me here. It is a B, E, A,
Bo Allen?
U. Yes, there. I would make this guy. This was my number one guy I would make on for a golden ticket. Mr. Bo Allen, 67 overall D tackle. Let's really get into what we would improve him on here.
I mean, he's already a monster.
He's already monster strength. Okay, Okay, you got to increase his block shed. Say you have 5 things, right? Increase his block
We
shed.
want to see that speed get a little higher.
59? Well, block shed 99. Strength, no other versions. Block shed 99. Strength 99. Power move 99. Finesse move 99. And then speed 99.
Bo doesn't have a high motor, though. And he has swim
But
move.
you know what? He does have swim move and bull rush move.
I can't even recommend it because if the guy even thinks we're serious for 1 second, it would be awesome.
A Bo Allen?
It would be so sad.
Why would
a
it be?
99 Bo Allen.
It'd be awesome.
What do you feel about the Vic? You can't make the Vic because the Vic. Here's the thing: the Vic.
He's already like maxed out.
Yeah. Like how much better are you gonna make the Vic? So that's why I don't think you make a Boss Vic 99 unless you don't have a Boss Vic and you need a Boss Vic, and that's the only way you're gonna get it is if you make a golden ticket version and then you automatically get one.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I don't think you do it because he's already so good that.
Can you?
What are you gonna do? Give him 8 more medium, and that's really gonna make that much of a difference? And give him 99 speed instead of 97? Like,
Right.
settle down.
Is there room to make a Chris Johnson? I mean,
Doesn't have fight for extra yards. Like,
right.
what are you gonna do?
Correct. Because I think that's the starting point. I think you can search for that on
Yeah, I would sort by traits and kind of just figure it out.
player traits.
Height. People used to love the Levine Toy Lolo. Tweezy, we always kid about making a golden ticket Donald Penn or golden ticket Toy Lolo. He's 6'8", but I just don't feel like it's that much of a factor in the game this year, So, I'd pass there. Poe would be fun, the out of position Poe fullback, but like, are you really going to spend a golden ticket on a fullback? Like, fullback's just not that important in this game. Maybe a user, maybe you do an Anthony Barr, but the faster he got, the harder he got to control.
All right, listen. I got a guy.
Yeah?
I got a guy that... What if I told you, Farls, I can get you into a guy that is clutch, he braces for all hits, makes sideline catches, and he fights for extra yards. And what if I told you I could get you into that guy as a Steve Smitty Smith Blaze as a cornerback?
Why would you put him at CV?
But you could get him as... You start with his flashback, right?
Yeah.
This is the only guy in the game on offense that has all the stats, all the categories you want. So this is an interesting guy. Because if we take a look at his traits, he gives us, in theory, everything that you'd want in terms of like the extra meta, which is the player traits. He's got 99 catch and traffic, 97 spectacular catch.
He's already pretty good.
So he's great there. You're going to jack his... I still think you make him a run blocker, pass blocker. That's so valuable. Don't you think, or no?
I don't know if he's really built for it. Because he doesn't have... I wish he had the route running to get to 96. He just doesn't have it. The release is low if you play him inside.
Right.
He does have all the traits.
He's got all the traits. That's the thing.
And he already has the spec and catching traffic, but...
But if you're going to get super into it...
Here's the thing, is like you're going to spend on speed...
I don't know if you need to spend 95 speed.
You want him 99.
You do.
But then you have to spend there, and that's a category wasted. It's not like he's 92 and you're getting him up to 99, you feel good about it. You're only getting him up forward, like then you feel that great about it,
Which one would you want to take away? Like clutch, fights for extra yards, cover ball, makes sideline catches.
Covers ball.
Covers ball?
Yeah.
So just get rid of that one?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's see if this opens up. Let's see if it opens up our world. Okay.
So...
Curtis Martin
for 25.
That could be really... Well, he doesn't cover ball.
I'd rather see the Peterson, yeah. It's more of a problem with halfback. I don't really mind it for receivers or whatever.
So we're talking...
Base Anquan Bolden, a 96 Anquan Bolden as your Hines Ward type, maybe?
Yeah. Well, I think you're now looking at Michael Irvin as the guy because he has all those traits. He's already got 101 catching traffic. He's already got 99 release. So you're going to jack his route running up.
Yeah, what about halfback Cam or halfback Watt, just for fun? They probably don't have traits either.
That'd be compelling. The
other thing you can do is, this Irvin, give him some strength and some run block, and give him a little more route run, and see if he would be the guy for you. But
I think this Curtis Mountain's pretty interesting. Herman Moore, OG Herman Moore.
Herman Moore could be cool.
Let's go next level here.
So right now, for the golden tickets, we're just looking at traits. Our theory is kind of like, 99's good, but how much are they really improving them? I think it's cool you get one, but if you're doing it for the community because they need a certain item, I think you then go out of position either Atwater or Mays. I think the Taylor Mays is a guy you could really improve. He's probably... There's an out of position Taylor Mays that's a linebacker, and then there's this one. This guy right here with 99 speed, if you juice to zone coverage, and his pursuit, I would definitely juice. Could be a guy you could use. It really depends what you user. There's a lot of factors, but don't let the community influence you. At the end of the day,
pick the guy you want.
It's your guy. If you really want to go with an Adrian Peterson, he didn't get that many versions this year. He could be a really fun guy to use, and he already does have the strength and the truck. So if you can get him some speed and some elusive and some carry and some route running, I feel like he's going to be pretty darn good.
Now, someone said out of position Walter Payton, but you already got Vic. That's already out in the wild. It's like you don't necessarily need him anymore.
Right. So those are some thoughts.
All
right, here we go. Let's take a look at the next mailbag question. We're going to get into some Game of the Week action right here. Out of position Atwater is probably top three. Probably top three. Is the new Night Train Lane the best defensive back in the game?
No, because his man coverage is horrendously low. I love everything else that he brings to the table, but I can't put him... I'm not playing him on my field in any man-to-man situation right now with the amount of guys that exist in the game.
Zone coverage?
He's in zone?
With 100 zone, and 96 speed, and 101 hit power.
Just give me his regular, same old 97 overall corner Night Train Lane. I'd rather have him. Because of the man coverage. The man coverage is a drastic difference. 3 less man coverage is a drastic difference. It's a drastic difference. It is. It's a drastic difference.
186 shows of this crap.
Yeah?
I'm Skip Farls, though.
What?
I'm Skip Farls. You're going to tell me...
I'm not putting a guy with 92 man on my field. If I'm going to play man-to-man coverage, no. If I'm going to play zone, he's the best corner.
He's a strong safety.
I know, but if he's a strong safety, he's never going to really play man. Unless you play coverage, unless you run cover zero.
Have we met yet?
Yeah?
Is Night Train Lane the best DB in the game?
Right, I said no.
What just happened here? Next question.
Do you think he's the best DB in the game?
Who's the best halfback for 100K?
I'm going to say David Johnson, all rookie. Right now, I'd say for him going for about 90K, just under that mark. Comes to the table, 97 speed. He's got 95 carry, 97 juke move. His elusiveness and trucking are a little low, so that's something that's concerning. Some other options I absolutely love. Devontae Freeman, 94 speed, good agility, acceleration, 93 carry. His elusive and a little higher, and his juke move is 98. But his route running 68. That doesn't necessarily get it done. I absolutely love Marshall Falk, legend, 61K right now, going for 94 speed. 80 at route running is where I absolutely love him. He's also got 94 carry. 98 elusiveness. So you're giving up a little bit of the top-end speed, but you're getting those higher-end categories. Also one of the best route runners in the game. Love the Yeldon, too.
So Yeldon's not quite under 100, but I know one of the guys over at EA was a huge fan of this Yeldon when he was crafted. And, I mean, this Yeldon's pretty darn remarkable. So the fact that the chat's given him the cred is great to see, too. I like that. The TJ Yeldon, if his price comes down a little bit, he could be a go-to guy for some teams out there. But I'd say Falk for third downs and receiving, and then the Johnson there. The guy is already using the DeAnthony Thomas. Best run block and vertical tight end. So run block and vertical tight end. If you're trying to, you only really need speed. You're not that concerned about vertical. Basically how you'd figure that out is you would go to the database, about 16 players. You'd search basically by speed and then run block. Let's do this little exercise.
Ladarius Green probably.
Speed, strength, and then run block. Who do you think it's going to be? I think the Vance McDonald is a really good option, the newest one. Mm-hmm. He'll be on this list most likely.
Yeah, he's going to be up there. I think you're going to see. I think Vernon Davis is a great option.
Yeah.
Because he's very fast and he's got great strength, good run blocker. What Vernon Davis lacks is like the catch and traffic route running. But I think Vernon's going to fit this build here.
Nobody.
Oh.
Nobody.
I don't think Vernon has 88 runs. I know he's got 90 strength, 90 speed. Yeah, do that.
Nobody. Did I check tight ends?
Yeah. You're on Xbox One. Go to position. That exists. Something's wrong here.
Okay, so here we go. So Marty B.
Jupiter's
Not
crutch.
super fast.
What's the Vernon? Vern?
Marcel Reese could party. I know he's a fullback in this edition.
Oh,
but,
what's his name? Your boy, positional hero.
Jared Cook.
So that Vernon Davis, 93 speed, 91 strength, 80 run block.
How does this guy have 80? How does this guy have so much speed?
Who's that guy?
88 speed? Left tackle with 92 strength and
is that a
89
typo?
Run block?
Is that a typo? 88. Wait, look at his. He's 88's everything. 88 agility, 88 excel. 88 pass block.
That guy you could sub in at tight end.
Make him a golden ticket.
I'm not sure why we're not showing more dudes, but we'll figure that out later.
Vernon
Davis.
Vernon's the guy.
Vernon Davis if you're ponying up. Vance McDonald's if you're not ponying up. Next question. We got to finish this up. Let's go. Do signature players boosts matter on players? So Gibs, this is kind of a hot topic right now in the community.
Yep.
And I guess my question is, these signature guys that just came out, do you value the fact that they give your team like +2 boost in certain categories, or do you not think that's important? Because people have been saying that they do really care. Sherman gives you +2 zone. Eli Manning gives you +2 catch. Mm-hmm. Thomas Davis gives you +2, not sure. Josh Norman gives you +2 pursuit. Josh Norman might give you man coverage. But different guys give you different things. Do you care about a +2 boost?
I do. But it's like a secondary thing for
AJ
me.
Green +2 route running.
So I look at it as like it's a bonus to put him in my lineup. I'm not going to force him in my lineup, but if you're like really trying to like maximize your team, like you would fill out your chem, so you get your short pass, long pass, whatever you want to figure out, right? Your styles, and then from there you would try to then maximize it with these signature players and like really get the boost going.
Yeah.
Like that's not the way I play or how I set my lineup, but I think that there is value. There's always value.
So if you wanted to use Sherman, you'd have to then play a zone coverage style scheme. But then you have to have Sherman. You have to get these guys in your starting lineup, I think, to get the boost to all other players in your lineup. Mm-hmm. The zone coverage one I like because that's going to affect a lot of linebackers. If you play the 3-3-5 odd. Mm-hmm. AJ Green with a +2 route running, that's big. But then you have to have AJ Green as one of your backs, and AJ Green's not one of the best receivers in the game.
It's pretty good.
He's
not bad.
good, but he's
really
92
good.
route running.
Yeah.
So
he kind of needs to give it to himself.
Correct. And then the fact that you're going to pay 675,000 coins for that item, some of these guys are saying, I'd pay, 100, 200K for these items. I don't believe that much. The Eli Manning one, the catch, I don't think that catch rating's all that important. The pursuit's good, but remember, that's handed out like candy, so I don't think that's that important. The press, I don't really care about. Pac-Man Jones had +2 press, and it wasn't worth playing him in the lineup. So you really need to figure out what rating is it, and then you have to play the guy to get the boost. I'm not as convinced as everybody else. Everyone else is really, really, really excited about it. I hate to rain on everyone's parade, as I always seem to do at this point. But other than the Sherman, I'm not ponying up extra. And the Sherman costs $2 million. 3 million coins for this Sherman, so would I love +2 zone? Sure, but other than speed, I'm not paying a super premium to get.
Ronald.
Sproles is +2 agility. That's
doesn't do anything.
Because then you get to be your halfback, and then you're only going to really want it for your halfback,
right?
And you should already just be using a halfback that has that agility in the first place. All right.
It's a secondary option. Looking
Yeah.
at that, right?
Next question in the mailbag here. Coming in from, we'll go rapid fire. Gibbs, how do you stop the quick out route? This is like the little quick out, devastating route.
Cover 2 zone.
Cover 2 zone, you're saying stop it. This guy's saying it doesn't always kind of stop it.
A flat will get out there. If you can press the route, it's going to help. But if you don't get a press on them, man-to-man won't do much.
Do we have it in the pass book?
Yeah, guns but close.
Of course they have it.
Duh. Z-spot.
So this is that quick little X route that he's talking about right here. Worked right there pretty good. So that was just
I can see how
Did you make any adjustment? It doesn't always play it.
I didn't do anything.
It doesn't always play
I understand that sometimes like, it might not play it, but...
call man and then press also. So if you call man and then press, it does... it delays it.
It delays it. It can still win. It can still win.
Yeah, you're not...
Especially with the right
get
receiver.
As much of a beat. But if you call man and don't press it, it's pretty devastating on the cut.
You're in trouble.
So, yeah, it's a good route. What people will do is once you press it, they will then motion it, and then when they motion it, you know that's that route that's probably coming.
But you know, if you really are like, oh, I know he's going to do it.
Yeah.
One of the better ways I would say is probably something like that.
Press,
like
drop.
This would be the best kind of way to defend it. I would say it gives you the two best ways. Like the press is going to delay it.
Yeah.
And then the flat zone is going to be in a position to pick it off because there are times where I've called like a cover 2 or cover 3 and had a flat over there, and then you run it and he just like catches it. But that's the beauty, right? Because that's what people want when they play the game, right? Is like they want those weird things to happen sometimes.
No.
That's what some people say.
Nah, I would prefer.
Not me. I don't prefer it. I would prefer it to just play this like systematically.
Yeah,
but,
sure. So that's one way you can slow it down. It is a very good route though.
Dez caught the ball. Oh, no, that would never happen.
What playbook combo gets you the most wins? For me, it's Browns offense, Pats defense right now.
Right now, it's New England offense, New England defense.
Next question in the mailbag. Gibbs, what are your go-to plays from the 10, the 5, and the 3-yard line? So we'll close out the tips part with that, but how do you stop wheel routes to the halfback?
Man-to-man.
The wheels?
A table route, not man-to-man, but a wheel, just straight man. Where you can get in trouble is this. If I take the safety away and then you hang in the pocket and you have the right speed out there.
Yeah.
Not so much there, but I would say like
it's
a situation
like the Saints
like this,
halfback wheel route. That's pretty good too.
Well, it's like this, right? So it's like I see it where it's like, you know, someone sets up inside zone D.
Yeah.
I've been beat a couple times on it. Like when they really are trailing like that and then they hit the sideline there and then they can win down the sideline. I've been hit a couple times like that.
Right.
So I would say man-to-man's your best bet.
So we'll go up here. We'll give you the one from the 8 or so yard line. That'll kind of cover the 10 and the 5. So the logic here is two things. The one area you really want to attack is the deep left corner. You want to throw some high point spec catches and give yourself a chance to make plays. We'll see if we have a route we like from this formation here. The other thing we do. We'll see if Gronk's on it. I fullback dive. Like, from this area on the field, I fullback dive to get down to, like, the 3-yard line. You know, from the 8, you're probably not going to score on one, but you're generally probably going to get down much closer. So what we want to do is block the halfback, wait for Gronk to get over there, and do that.
Yep.
You know, and there's routes that will get him even more over in the corner. You hold LB, you go for the high point catch, and that will mean that Gronk's probably going to catch it or nobody else is going to catch it. Makes for like a pretty good chance.
Yep.
I've had a lot of luck with Vincent Jackson. You know, the PA shot wheel plays are pretty good. You'll see with Edelman here going out, like he's not the guy you want to throw it to, but that is the area that's the area you want to target, but that's not the guy you want to target. You want a high point kind of bullet.
A high level strategy in the red zone, use high point passing. Great way to attack in the red zone. That's a very high level, but these little hitch routes, too, work really well.
Yeah, hitches are good. The other thing I'll do is...
like, throw a hitch to Amendola.
Let me see. Like that, or smarted?
No, I like that. Because, like, you get there, and, like, sometimes you can break tackle, fall in. Those work really well.
I do this as well, so I wait, and then I playmaker.
Yep.
And, like, that's really good, and then you want a conservative catch. Because the zones will back away in the red zone.
Yep.
when you get this drag coming underneath, you can just kind of quickly playmaker and that. Like, that's how Skimbo scored.
Yep.
I find myself scoring a lot of the time in the red zone like this.
So Skimbo, what he did was he dragged Gronkowski and then motioned him out to the right. He let him drift, so snap now. So it takes a couple of times, a couple seconds, and then he did it there. So that really allowed the zone to drift away. So that's a nice way to do it. So those are all different like passing concepts. I would say my favorite way to score in the red zone though is using the Wildcat.
Wildcat's good too.
Really good.
And that is
the halfback power and
the Brain Trust. The Wildcat scheme's written up in the Brain Trust. You can probably figure it out. So if you don't want to subscribe, that's totally cool. But if you do, you'll get the 3-5 odd. We've got another update in there from last week. We've got a new update flying in from MStack tonight in your messages, and we've got all kinds of other content in there so far. So subscribers on Twitch. But
do me a favor, go ahead.
We'll take your follows.
Don't throw a pass.
Yeah, I like that pressure.
Like
that pressure.
Yeah, I mess with it. Yeah.
All right, it's time to lock into the game of the week. You want to coach me up, or what do you think? I'm going to use the Pat's book. You want to play? Feels like you're dying to show off some your scheme. I don't know.
I mean, I'll play. I don't care. I don't want to play with your team, but you should play with your team.
Team's fire.
I don't want to play with your team though.
I think you do.
Your team?
I think you do.
I don't want to play with your team.
I think you do.
Who's on your team?
You got everybody.
Let me see. Oh, here.
I'm still testing out stuff for the fans.
Yeah. Are you still a man of the people?
Yeah. If you guys have your questions, you can send them over on YouTube or not YouTube.
Why don't
Twitter.
I play with the bag on my head?
I don't think you're prepared for that.
I'm
not prepared.
What do you mean?
I'm not prepared to coach
I am
you
prepared
out of
for
Pat's
that.
playbook. I don't think you know what it takes.
Yes, I do. You can't call inside zone. You can't tell me to call inside zone. Why don't the fans want the bag game?
You really think you got what it takes?
I think I can do it. What they want? Okay, chat. Do you want Coach Gibbs or do you want Bag Gibbs? We got Coach Gibbs. Put the bag on Gibbs. No. Straight no from Bayette. Baghead Gibbs. Let's go. Reg game. Bayette's a hard no. Bag challenge. I'm not prepared for the bag.
He's not prepared for the bag.
What does that even mean?
It just means like
Coach Bag Gibbs. Coach no bag. Bag. There's a lot of bags. No bag. I want a real game.
What if we do bag next week? I really don't think you're ready for the bag.
Why? Is it because you can't coach me? Coach Gibbs with a bag.
You're not ready yet.
All right, fine, real game. I'm not ready. Fine. I'll coach him.
I don't,
See, D Jones knows. He says Farls doesn't listen to Coach Gibbs. I know I'm ready, Fooly.
I will listen this time if you coach me.
All right, I'll coach you.
Pats? Do I go to Pats?
Yeah, are you ready to run Gun Bunch a little bit? Expand your horizons?
Can you teach me?
On the fly, yeah. I'll teach you on the fly.
All
Okay,
right.
It's a pretty good team.
I got a sub.
Eric Berry honors?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because he matches my style. I'm into style now.
Oh my god, you are such a style hardo.
Yeah.
That Clowney's nice.
Yeah. So he's as fast as you please. A little stronger, a little more excel, a little taller, a little more play direct, a little more power. He's going in the lineup.
My mini says, dang, Farls, you got +4 speed on your team.
How?
Oh, that's what my mini says. How do you have +4? Do you have 2 guys in your lineup?
I don't know. I think you play double Sean Taylor's is the move.
Really?
Yeah, look how good the regular Sean
why
Taylor
wouldn't you
is.
play 2 Sean Taylors?
Yeah, and then you use your chance so when you need to.
Oh, God, you're one of those guys. You dupe? Ugh, you are disgusting.
Dupe how?
You play dupes. You're going to dupe?
Here's what I would do is I would play double Rod Woodson's at corner and double Sean Taylor's at safety.
I can't believe you're going to be a duper.
Do you think? I'm not. Maybe.
All right, dupe, man. Dupe if you want, man. It's cool.
Next up, we got to get ourselves to Night Train, even though Gibbs says he's not good. Should I use Pats or Browns? I kind of want to run the Wildcat.
You should use Pat. No, you're not running the Wildcat. Unless you want to do the Wildcat challenge.
Good. Let's teach the fans some stuff here.
Okay.
A to Z.
Allen +2 plus Madden coach. Oh, equals +4. So
Wait,
Madden
Marcus Allen gives you +2?
I guess.
Really?
Yeah. Should we pick a guy in the chat to name our team after?
I just renamed my team for Dibs.
Dibs?
Yeah.
In the chat, he's there right now. Dibs 99.
Marcus Allen really gives you +2?
Does he? Does he? Where? +2. Wow. So, how fast is your Vic? Your Vic is really 103 speed. No, he's 104 speed.
Something like that.
You are the ultimate cheeser.
Me?
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Tomcat in the chat for following. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Tomcat. What's up, ATL Lion?
AT Alien? Oldie but a goodie. Would you rather have the Zach Thomas or there's somebody else they wanted to compare?
The Manziel?
Price was not an option. We're going to maybe use Johnny Manziel tonight as well. We have him in the lineup.
Just so you guys know, I didn't wear the striped shirt tonight.
Gibbs, what do you think about these Easter guys? Is there anybody specifically that you like? And then also the final editions. Harrison Smith people have been clamoring for an Harrison Smith card.
It doesn't do it for me. 94 man.
6'2". You've always loved that he's 6'2".
I know, but
You've always loved 94 zone.
I do. 94 zone is good, but Glover
It would have been
Quinn
good
had
earlier.
it. Yeah, right.
It would have been good earlier.
That looks like a nice item
4
months ago.
And that's the issue with me. Levante Day, the same thing. When you don't get an item, when you only get minimal items and then they give you this, and you don't get that progression. Yeldon's great. Scherf's really... no, Scherf's actually not that great.
Lockett doesn't do anything
There's
for
another...
me.
It's Richburg. No, the Mitch Morse is better than the Richburg, I think. Any other of these guys that pop out at you? Bobby Wagner hasn't gotten an item. Same thing.
Can you just answer this one question?
The Kendrick's basically better than...
From Silent Statements, he says, Farls, what happened to Man of the People?
I am a man of the people.
Oh,
Currently, how I operate is get review items. I break them down. I test them out. I let you know, hey, Farls, is Marcus Allen worth the coins? I don't know. I've been having a little bit of trouble cutting with him. I find that the Chris Johnson's just about as agile, give me a little bit more speed. I feel like I'm a little more shifty when I have him. Hopefully that helps you make an informed decision when you spend your hard-earned coins. Hey, Farls, that was an interesting animation Sean Taylor got. Have you seen that a lot with him? You know what? I have seen that a lot with him. I'm starting to think the Cam Chancellor is very, very amazing. He's forcing a lot of hit-stick fumbles for me. It's a strong safety position.
You're stealing my words. You're stealing my words. Those are my words.
No, I've been laying the lumber with him.
Those are my words. You don't even play him. You dupe. You dupe.
Do you want to review these items or no?
Who?
Some of these cats. This David Amerson.
That's nice.
Fierce zone coverage.
His agility a little concerning, but you know.
He's only. I mean, obviously,
the agility is a little concerning. Better. Man coverage is a little concerning.
But +2 speed. Yeah, the Allen does give you +2 speed. I mean, I think you could maybe sub him out and still get it a little bit. Brandon Cooks on a go route.
That's the one guy I haven't tried that I really would like to try.
Who's that?
Brandon Cooks. Because I haven't tried a 99 speed guy out at receiver yet to really change. Like, I guess I could put Chris Johnson out there.
Dude, this Tremaine Johnson's sleepy. 95 man, 94 speed.
Is he?
90 play rec. 82 spec. Hang on. Wait for it. 87 hip power at CB.
That's very sleepy. What's his overall?
That's sleepy. He's only a 91.
Wow.
He'll come down. He'll come down.
Beautiful
He just
price.
came out.
That's a nice item. 95 man is really good.
Yeah.
For 94 speed.
You get a Roby to go along with him.
See, J-No knows Gibbs did chirp the cam first. Fact.
Welcome in, everyone, to another edition of
I just didn't have him on my squad because I'm a man of the people now.
You're not a man of the people. You're not a man of the people. You're not a man of the people. You're not a man of the people.
It comes out.
You're not a man of the people. You're not a man of the people.
It's fine.
All right. You're playing Don't Do It. You going to listen to me or no?
Do you want to do a coach game for real?
I would like to do a coach game.
Truce?
I always put my heart and soul into it. Every single time I coach you.
Return middle?
Yes. Click in the middle. Okay, linebacker guy in front. Step one. You already are going against your coach. All right, formation. Gun bunch. All right, you're going to come out and hit it. Go into it. Pat Sale. Like, I have to tell you to go into formations? All right, let's read the defense real quick. All right. Give me a drag to your tight end and option halfback and motion to the right. You want to look to the drag first. Good.
First down at the 20.
He's open. All right. So as we go through these progressions, all right, if you get man-to-man, you want to throw that post or the drag or the corner. If you get zone and it's a blitz, the post will open, the drag is obviously open, and then the option in combination with the vertical and corner on the right will flood a zone.
What play am I coming out in?
Pat Sale, the same one.
What should I do again?
All right, let's read the defense. All right. Give me play action left. All right, give me block Davis. Streak B. And we're going to go up top to Urban. Go.
What button?
See.
What button? What button?
He's B. I don't know what happened to your post.
Can I run fullback dive here, coach?
Sure.
Might be the best in the league at his position. One of the few in the
Christian Okoye
NFL,
fumbled
tall,
first carry.
rangy,
So
tough,
what are you
can
gonna do
break
about
tackles,
this?
I had
make
to
all
give
the
him a stern
contested
talking.
catches.
Verbal
This is
one.
what you want in a #1 wide receiver. The offense
All right.
needs 2 yards here on
Yeah,
third
Farls
down.
doesn't listen.
Ball
Everyone
fake
in the
to
chat understands. They know that. I'm the worst
Look out here. They're
listener.
gonna blitz. They're all packing the line
All
of
right.
scrimmage.
Let's go back to that. Let's go back to the old gun bunch. Pat Sale. Pat Sale.
Gun bunch weeks, coach?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant gun bunch. I didn't see it, so I wanted to double check with you. Could you give me some setups?
All right.
There's only 15 seconds left.
All right. You're gonna drag RB. You're gonna option your halfback and motion to the right and snap it. Except you don't know how to do the hot route, so that's a problem. Go.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Post.
And J.J. Watt with the sack. Well, if I
Go
was
back
a
to Pat Sale.
quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like
So,
that by the defensive end.
make the same hot routes you did last time.
Just gotta do a better job.
He's using the short left part of the field, so that post is going to be open again.
X?
The post. The only post on the play. You have to understand some football terminology.
I only know
I think he's in
buttons.
man-to-man coverage, so you could throw to the. He's in man. So you got the post.
He is changing
go.
the play to the
No huddle.
receivers by giving him hand signals.
Is there a
No, you're going to stay in this play. Drag to the
The Giants need to get to the
Option
43 to
halfback.
pick up a first.
motion to the right.
Oh!
No,
He jumped off sides.
he's not off sides. Option to
He
halfback.
almost was.
The running back goes.
No, what did you do? What did you don't know how to hot route?
No, I do. He's almost off sides.
Play clock's running down.
There you go. Beautiful.
Great.
Good read. Yeah. I mean, listen, I can't make the read for you. I can only coach you up. Pat Sale.
Call the same play again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
On the offensive side, you got
Give me quick audible to the right. See, you jump the gun, and then you're never ready. All right, I want you to motion Allen to the right.
To the right?
Don't snap it. Don't do it yet. You're going to snap. And if it's zone, he'll flood the area. If it's man, you can still throw it to him, but you can look to the post and your other options.
from the shotgun.
Brought interesting.
This might not be nice
Coach,
to say, but
should I maybe
this
slide
was
protect or
kinda
no?
fun
Sure,
to
we
watch
can.
the
Now
quarterback
that we
get
saw that he
sacked
did
like
that, yeah.
Good job by the defensive end.
Pat Sale.
Maybe run it?
The offense heads to the line
All right.
for the 7th play.
Johnny
of the
Football
drive.
in the game at Q, big kid.
Give me Allen on the option. Davis on the drag. Motion him to the right.
Where should I look, coach?
Take your reads.
Manziel's
I don't have the
gonna
reads
take
because
it
I'm
from
still
the
new
gun.
here.
Gets away from the pressure. Davis got the catch and the first.
Top 5 golden tickets, Gibbs.
All
What
right.
you got?
Real quick, go back to the Pat Sale. You have a corner and a vertical on the right and an option on the right. So if it's zone, the corner is going to open against zone.
B?
Yes.
What if I do I have to wait for that, coach?
Yes.
What if it's man?
All right, then you throw the drag or the option on the post. Or if the corner against man.
So do I
Motion to the right.
drag Vernon or no?
Yes, always drag Vernon.
The quarterback.
Go.
He's changing the play with the
B.
wide
Getting on
receiver
the B.
with those hand signals. Calvin Johnson with the grab. That is how you draw
Pat
it
Sale.
up, isn't it, Bill?
Again?
Yes.
Should I flip it?
No.
Make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know
All
how
right.
to zero in. They never
Pat Sale,
lose
you're going to
concentration,
audible to the play
and
action
you've
play.
never seen
Pat
drop
Sale.
a pass.
Audible to play action play.
Manziel's
Should I just
now
call the play action
No.
play?
4 in a row.
Block or drag
The Saints
Y.
lined up in the nickel.
Drag B. Block
that's two
RB.
drags.
Drag block RB and motion B out to the right and snap it just before he sets. And you want to look for Bryant on the far left.
And
Go to your double drag. But see, that's why you had double drags. You made a bad read, but that's why
I did?
Yeah, but he was covered. You threw it late.
Oh.
All right, go down. Go down. Go down.
Second
X,
and 2.
Call X. Call X.
Second and 2,
Pats
coach.
curl flat.
Second and 2, coach.
This long drive
Fade
continues.
the B receiver. Drag X. All right, if it's zone, you're going to go to your routes on the right. If it's man, go to the drag. Go.
Second down. 2 to go.
Like,
Vernon Davis with
So what would you want me to do there?
throw the corner.
It's a deep corner, coach. I wasn't really ready for it. It's not really a corner. It's
All
like
right,
more
go
of a
up.
deep post.
Now you're playing like a clown.
I'm just trying to make
Pat
reads.
Sale. Pat Sale.
It was second and 2, coach. It's now third and 3.
Yeah, because you threw to a covered guy. All right, drag B. Or drag RB. Option Y.
Should I be looking for any pressure here, coach?
Yeah, you got some quick options. I don't think he's got anything.
They need to get the play off. Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Giants now move the chains.
Dot or no?
It's not.
That wasn't a dot.
You're Johnny make no reads. You're Johnny make no reads. All right, hit Y.
The Y button?
Yep, and then play action play.
Mounting a serious drive.
Put RB on a
The Saints defense
On
brings
a
in an
swing
extra
left.
member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
put Y on a drag. Put B on a drag and motion him out right. If it's man, I want you to go to Brian in the left corner of the end zone for a touchdown. If it's zone, go to the
Trying
drag.
to beat the play clock. That's dropped by Brian,
Is that man?
who couldn't bring it in.
No. Pat's, give me Pat Sale. We're going to leave the route combination on the right and just going to option the halfback. You're going to motion the halfback to the right, but I want you to throw the route over, like the route B for a touchdown in the corner. If the left post is open, which it might be here because there's no defenders over there, throw that.
Second down and 10.
No, it's covered. B.
A first drive and a first touchdown.
Johnny football.
The second. We have a review
Don't do it to
coming
me.
from the booth. As always, every
There you go, Megatron.
verified.
Beautiful drive. Beautiful drive. You almost took up the whole first half.
Verified for 6.
It was a good drive. For defensive things, what are we going to do? Are we going to do our zone routine?
Yeah,
3-3-5
we're playing 3-3-5 on.
Because we got to teach me.
Yeah.
You got to show me the way.
That's correct.
You got to yell at me for setups that
That's
I don't
correct.
know yet.
Do you know him yet or no?
Not by heart.
No return
But I
as
have
this
them written
goes
down
for a
somewhere.
touchback.
Okay.
Who should I sub in here?
Let me see.
I'm going to put Camp Chancellor in.
Sure. Great option as a user. That's fine.
No, we got to
Rod
get Rod
Woodson.
Woodson in, yeah.
All right.
And we got to get...
Hurry up. You better get your
I'm not
play.
going to be able to.
You can call timeout. Call timeout.
Timeout called by the defensive unit.
What if I put Beef on the line or no?
You don't really need him. Von Miller's a good option. Watt's good. Kendricks. Lawrence Tyler's good. God.
This play?
Yes.
Defense is crowded.
All right. Bring your safety over to the left. Bring your safety to the left. Yeah, get
Toss
him over.
left.
Just get ready. Okay,
Nope,
no,
toss
now bring
right,
it back.
toss
Now
right,
bring
toss
your
right.
bring your free safety to the right. Bring your free safety to the right. Bring your free safety to the right. Get up in the belly of the defense.
First down at the 20.
Good defense.
Good play. Let's go. Good play. So you get aggressive.
what now?
You're gonna flip it. You're gonna call it flip. Don't ever call it before he picks his play. Let's go.
And now
Odell
we
Beckham
reach
worth
the
$1 million?
here in the second
No. Only because
All
his
right,
speed
he's
doesn't get...
He's in two running back set. You're gonna audible. Go to call at A, but you're gonna audible to man and do the play. Just do it. Audible to man, and get the setup in. Swing your guy out left. Bring your guy. Yep, and did you? Jesus,
What did I not do?
God,
What did I not do?
Gonna go nickel.
you didn't do the setup right, dude. It's like bad.
What did I not do?
You spied the DN on the left when you're setting pressure left.
Bad idea. You want to do it on the right.
Yeah, if you're
But
setting
that
pressure
requires
left.
different buttons than the others.
Yeah,
Which
because
are hard when your coach is yelling at you.
no, your coach expects you to come to the game knowing the game plan.
He didn't teach me in the week.
I've been
3-3-5 odd?
Yes, you're gonna go to man to man. Get ready if he's in a compressed set or
Man?
Yes, go.
Last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down.
Oh my, for the love of God.
We're good.
You're not good.
We're probably not good.
You're fine. Stay calm.
He's got Vance McDonald.
Just
in the
stay
game far
confident.
right.
Leave him there on an island.
Get there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Good
I was
deal.
getting there. Probably wasn't getting there.
Saints really don't have much of a chance
God.
picking up this first down. It's
All right.
He's gonna punt. I
Hit
don't
B.
feel like this guy's gonna punt.
Same thing.
Same thing?
Same thing.
Could we just call...
No.
Remember on 4th and
No.
11 when you
No.
said you would call man?
No,
you
this
said
guy.
You would not
No.
blitz?
No. You just do what I say.
The man version?
Yes.
Going for it on 4th down.
The fact that the fact that you click onto the D end and spy him is embarrassing to everyone in this chat right now. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Get back deep. Defend that. He's gonna throw the crossing pattern underneath.
I know. That's why I wanted to be there.
Good play. Good play.
Great play or...
Good play.
Very good play.
That was
a pretty good play.
That's why I said great play. Great play.
Can I throw a quick
No.
out?
No, you can't.
Halfback sale? What's it
Go
called?
on, gun bunch.
Gun bunch week.
Yes.
10 out of 4.
Pat sale.
Ready to get this drive started. The
Quick
last
audible
time
to
they
play
had
action.
it, Phil,
Quick audible
it was
to
a
play
touchdown, and they got all
I want you
the
to
way in
flare the
zone
halfback to the
through
left.
the air.
Flare the
Yeah, they did it through the
I want you to
air.
drag or block the Davis.
Block the Davis.
And I want you to drag Johnson. You're going to motion him out. If it's man, you're going to throw to Bryant. If it's zone blitz, you're going to throw to Allen in the flat.
Easy throw and catches out there.
First down at the 19.
I tried to...
With the sack.
Not a good job
All right,
by the
go down.
quarterback that time. Inside of 2
Down.
minutes in the
Yep,
first
down.
half.
Down.
You gotta give me
I
the
want you to go to
football.
bunch
Nobody's
trail.
open. Just throw it away.
Why?
That time,
Why?
I
he
want you
loses
to
yards by taking
fade
the sack.
B,
Fade B.
flat RB.
The Giants come to
I want you to block the halfback.
set.
I want you to streak Bryant. If you get one-on-one Bryant, you can chuck it deep to him, but I want you to throw the corner out.
To A.
Yeah.
Manziel
He's defending. I'd cover. I'd go to X.
formation.
Way too late. Like, embarrassing.
Ayaloka.
Do the same exact play, but this time throw to X for
When it's
one-on-one.
third long on the
Bunch trail.
offensive
Do it
side,
now.
Oh,
you
no,
have
it's
very
downloading
few
Java.
choices.
No.
Pick
Why
up
is this
the first
happening
down.
to me?
Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
Just leave it.
What am I doing here?
Bunch trail. Bunch trail.
Fade B. Flat.
All right. Fade B. Flat RB. Flat RB. Streak X.
Block Y.
Yeah. I want you to go to the corner, but if he defends it, throw the streak.
You want me to check
One-on-one.
that X.
Yes. Yes. One-on-one. That's fine. Kick a field goal.
Be better, Dez. Okay, couple
field goal.
things here, Coach.
He defended the
No,
corner. Good
Coach.
for him.
Coach.
What?
We just got the ball back with like a minute 25 seconds, and we're now giving him the ball back with a minute and 9. Only up 2. He gets ball after half. Horrible coaching. WADR.
If
WADR, Coach. Horrible.
To the lead before the intermission.
And you gotta look at the team that's
Bad
right now.
coaching.
You gotta go in at halftime.
if you'd like, I can remove you from this game entirely. And
Bad
I'll take
coaching.
over. I'll take over.
Bad coaching.
Is it?
Peterson's got a chance for a return.
Bad
You're
coaching.
gonna play big dime on 4-6 this drive.
That return's good
Cover
for
two
about
man.
14.
The Saints take the field here. Their last possession ended with the very crazy decision of going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy.
Bad
So
coaching.
it's-
See, Primetime says stop questioning your coach.
5 wide on me?
Fine.
Why does he have Vance McDonald in the
I
game?
don't know.
manage it differently. In those
Don't do it.
situations,
Throw
you
that.
Oh, he did it. Pitch it. I said pitch it.
I
You did try. You did try. And you did. Okay. All right. Go to
Give me
gun
something
bunch
fun.
week. No, it is fun. You're gonna learn how to do it. Gun bunch week.
This defense has
Medicine.
some attitude,
Oh,
don't they?
that's out.
They play
Quick
fast,
audible to
they
play action.
hard, and they just dare you
I want you to
throw the
fade,
football. Well, the
Y.
offense finally did it. They took a chance.
I want you to drag B.
Drag
I want you to block RB. I want you to throw a dot upon this Rex touchdown, Irvin.
to Irvin?
Yeah,
High point?
if you'd like.
First down at the 23. He'll throw it over the middle. Could have been intercepted.
All right. Give me hit B. Go to gun split close. Gun split close. Gun split close. Gun split close.
I already know all guns but close. Let's run
Guns
new.
but-
Let's run fresh plays.
All right.
Make some stuff up on the fly.
All right. Empty base flex.
NBA Patriot, Pax
Pass wide,
slant.
yeah,
Can I
yeah.
flip it left
Sure.
just to give myself a little more room? We don't have a lot of time to make adjustments here.
Let's just read the defense. Streak far left guy.
Already done it, Coach.
The receiver sent
All right. I want you
Actually,
to.
it's B, never mind.
see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
Yeah, that's fun.
No options. He goes ahead and throws it
That's
away.
fun.
Well,
All right, call it again. Flip it though.
flip it.
Flip it. X. Yeah.
Because B, because X.
All right, now let's take a look at the play. Whoever it is up there. B.
He's got no one behind
All right.
him. Just a
So we got cover. We got cover 4. I think that Johnson's going to be your guy. X is your guy that you want to throw to for the first down,
X.
or a one-on-one to Davis over the middle. Yeah. He's going to open up like right. Yeah.
Ooh,
He's
big
gonna be brought
hits.
down, and that's gonna be a 3 and out.
Do I go for it?
No,
Saints
kick
are
the
gonna
field.
burn the
Kick the
first of
field
their
goal.
3 timeouts
Good ball.
right here.
Now we got to wait.
This will
No,
be a
he
34-yard
called
field
time.
goal
Oh, yeah.
attempt.
Yeah, he's a smart coach. That's why we're playing against a smart
For the
coach.
field goal. We're
Not
nearing
against the
the
guy who's just
half,
a
and
passer,
this
passer,
game looks like it
passer.
might be under
That's how you win.
control after that field goal.
By not managing.
Coming from the guy that's using Indomitian Sue as
We
his
could be
kicker.
down 14-13 in a couple minutes.
Indomitian Sue is your kicker, bro. Cover 2 man.
Across the 20
Big time
and
1.6.
tackled at the
We need a
20.
halfback for 80K besides David Johnson.
Just gave
Go
up
Marshall
30
Falk.
Marshall.
points.
Marshall Falk
Let's see if
is
they can hold
the
them
most
to
almost
this time,
ridiculous
because we know how
value
crucial
right
it
now.
is. We talked
That's
to the coaches
absurd.
about it this week. This
Get
was
on
their
Kendricks,
concern with
yeah.
this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit
Post.
turning it over, right, Jim? That's what they
Throw
the
that.
coaches. Look,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
make mistakes on the field, they're going to give
Okay.
you be forgiven
Okay.
to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job.
Woo! Okay, same thing. Von Miller. Charles Suggs, Von Miller. Cover 2 man.
Mariota's
Yeah?
lined up.
That
No
guy?
extra blockers for this snap.
All right. He's probably going to throw something on the
Change
middle of
things
the
here.
field.
The quarterback changing.
Dirts.
He's giving it a
Intercepted. Going to
Don't
take
score.
it the distance. Ball is out.
I didn't say to do that. Why would you do that?
Well, the
You said
offense
don't
hasn't
score.
made any
That-
plays today, but their
Did I
defense
score?
just came up with a big one. And
Can I
let's
blitz
see if
everybody
the
'cause he's at the
offense
1 yard
can
line?
do something before halftime.
Yeah, good
I
job
would
by
like
the
you to
defense.
Prime time.
For the offense,
Can I blitz everybody?
No, nickel 365 odd.
motion out there, and that will
Go
help you
to
get out the
cover 2
shut.
man
Cover 2 man.
and flip it.
Flip it.
Yeah, do the setup when you get there.
First
And
down now in a
global
dangerous
blitz
spot
linebackers.
here.
And slide your guy out left.
We're gonna get beat deep probably.
It's way too far left, but sure.
Prime time.
Bush has got it.
the
And
nuts?
that's some heat.
You said don't score.
Yeah, I did. I wanted you to punch it in with a fullback
The
dive.
first half is complete.
All I heard was don't score. You didn't
Yeah, and-
finish the fullback dive portion of that sentence.
Just fumble, yeah. Just fumble, Farls. That's what I want you to do. Turn it over when we had a free touchdown.
You said don't score.
Farls, you're being a troll.
No.
Yeah.
I'm doing what you tell me to do because you're my coach.
Let him
and I
score a
would-
touchdown.
I would never not listen to the coach.
That's not true.
You said don't score. I did not score.
The Saints talk things over
Nickel
at the
through the
intermission, and I'm sure
What
one of
about
the first
man?
quarters
No,
of
he's gonna
business
run. He's
was
gonna
to
run
try to
again.
figure out a way
So
to get
he's
this
gonna go
offense
back to
going,
the
Phil.
drawing board of what his game
Should I
plan.
add some beef to the line?
I want you to use the free safety in the box.
Free or strong?
Free.
They need to call one of
Say
those
strong,
right
or
here
say free?
and right now to get this offense going.
First down at the 25. Going for the home run. And it's
Okay.
incomplete.
Mike Wallace.
They went for the home run ball there.
Let the
Phil,
kids
but
play.
just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You
Um,
want to throw the football
you're
deep
gonna go
at least
to back
4 or
to here
5
again.
times a
Okay.
game
We're gonna gas
because
them
you
up
wanna
from
make
cover
the
3.
defensive backs uncomfortable.
Yeah, both
If
ways?
you let them
Yep.
get comfortable,
And then
they'll
global
start
puts you
jumping
on
those short
backwards.
ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
It's way too far. Global. Crash your line left and global.
The
Blitz.
Saints will take the snap from the 25.
Uh-oh.
Off the right side,
Uh-oh.
Bush.
Uh-oh.
I like this. Show some patience.
God.
Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try
All
to
right.
go down the field. and
Cover
score.
3.
Cover 3.
Yes.
First down on the way.
Global blitz your guys.
We'll go with Blitz.
Just do what I say.
That long gain sets him up
It is.
here on this play.
So you live your life.
Watch the tight
Giants
end.
with a nickel look here on defense.
That's an up hit stick.
Brought down, picking up 6 on
Do
this
that
one.
again. Do it again. Global blitz your
Look
linebackers.
out, the defense is showing a blitz here.
Slide him out. Slide that guy.
I know what he's gonna
But if he's a passing, then you're not in.
do. I
The
know.
Saints take it from the 43.
See?
Knocked down as he fires it.
Sort of. All right. Big down 146. Cover 2. Man. Cover 2 man.
Completion.
Press.
Yeah. Bring the strong safety. No, bring the free safety in the box.
Outside.
I was gonna.
Takes it.
Let's go.
Hopefully, sure to take.
Wasting
All right.
no time now for
Yeah.
this next
Don't
play.
blitz him because he's going to third
I
deep
already
here.
did.
He's going to third deep here.
I already did. I'm just gonna
The
get there.
Saints have it at the 39. Looking long. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a
Is that the
run.
last time you're ever going to not listen to your coach?
I listened to you.
No, you didn't. What did I tell you? I told you that's exactly what he was going to do.
Okay.
They have feet like
Okay, what?
Okay.
No, there's nothing you can say. That's on you.
That's Pat Pete.
That's I don't care.
The Giants
I just told you not to do that, and you did
You
it.
said don't blitz him. I didn't know who you.
No, that
You've been telling me free safety all game.
no.
It'll be a touchback.
We need to score here. It's only 13-7.
You
because
need to
told
just
me not
listen to me.
score
Gun
earlier.
bunch weak.
Second half, and
Gun bunch weak.
hitting on all
You don't make the
cylinders
adjustments.
in the
I
first
do.
half.
Gun Pats fail.
Be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what
Drag
the
the tight
defense is
end.
thinking
No,
and
no.
what
Play
they're
action.
gonna,
Play
doing
action.
about what they're gonna do.
Streak
Then
Y.
taking some chances.
The Giants
Block RB.
lined up, bunch
Drag
formation.
B, and we're gonna crib shot. Drag B, and we're gonna crib shot to Urban here, baby.
Quarterback
Let's
sees
go.
something in his defense he wants to
Give
take
it time.
advantage of.
Give it time. It's like Novocaine. What the? What are you doing? What is that? What are you? Throw a bullet pass. Go back to Pat Sale.
Johnny Manziel laying down for the
After
bread.
the complete pass, it brings up second down.
Do the same play. Same play.
I don't think he's in.
Do
it
it.
anymore. I don't think he's in it.
Do it. Just do it. Drag B. Block RB.
Look at that, the defensive line
Go.
shifted over to the left.
Go. Before he gets to...
Second and 10. Launching it deep. Makes the play.
Should I score?
Nobody was going to
Staples.
catch him there. Touchdown.
That was easy. All right, we need a 2-point conversion. Go back, full back.
Just figure it out yourself, man.
That's what I like to hear, Coach. Go back dive. Or halfback toss.
Just figure it out yourself.
Dot or no? See how I hit him wide open? I call that
Motions the
play.
wide receiver. Here's the quick toss. Got the touchdown. Got the 2-point conversion.
Job. All right, you ready to play now? You ready to... Sorry.
Can he play?
Are you ready to... You ready to listen now?
Can he
All right.
play?
Let's do it.
Decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about
go
what
Anthony
you're trying to
Barr.
do.
Ooh.
Gets out past the 20 and brought
Should I score? Should I score?
All right. 3-5. 3-5. I want you to gas him up here with cover 3.
Thought both ways.
You're going to blitz, global blitz left, global blitz right. Slide the
Defense
guy out
around the line
left.
of
He's running PA
scrimmage.
deep,
Look
so
out
just
for
get ready for that
the
quick
blitz.
slant.
Which way?
Combo thing.
Which way? Which way?
Global blitz left and right. Global blitz left and right.
Which way?
Global blitz left and right.
Which way?
Get ready for the quick slant.
down at the 24.
Throws the pass.
You're
I don't
welcome.
even want to pick that. Let me run that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good pressure. Like,
Can we chuck it deep to Calvin?
no. Gun bunch. Gun bunch. Weak.
Stop the run, and also athletic enough
Pat
to
Sale.
be able to get in position and make an interception. Good job by the linebacker.
Yeah, all right. Run the same play. Play action. You're going to get another touchdown.
Giants all
He's
bunched
on
up
the
here
deep
as
side.
they get
Doesn't
set
matter.
at the line.
Streak Calvin Johnson motion out right. Streak Calvin Johnson motion out. Block Allen. You can throw them if you want, but you probably have a touchdown there.
First down at the 48.
You got a touchdown there. You got to.
Von Miller gets to the quarterback.
Can he play?
All right, hit B, hit B, hit B. We're going to go to gun doubles.
So we can chuck it deep to Calvin?
No. Gun doubles.
Everything
All right.
to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
You can give me any time here.
What do you need?
I need
How much time you need, coach?
More than you're giving me here. Go to PA shot divide.
Didn't call it.
Run Y sail. Why do you audible like an infant? You audible like an infant. You really do. Like, I mean that with the utmost respect. You audible like...
Shout out to Axeman for the follow. Reminder, guys, follow the
audible
channel.
like you're
also,
a 10-year-old.
don't forget, if you want to subscribe, we got a new video tonight from M-Stack, West Coast Offensive Scheme. It'll be coming to a Twitch inbox
All right,
near
PA
you
shot.
shortly.
In here with the PA shot divide.
Okay. Drag the tight end.
Yes.
What should I do with the halfback?
Leave the play fake.
Who can I get to bomb it to here?
Probably no one.
Stands in the pocket, and it's a hookup with Walker.
All right, we're gonna run the ball.
No.
Yes,
No.
B. Go hit B. Hit B.
No.
I'm the coach. Hit B.
It's not fun.
Single back ace. Yes, it is. It's a new play, new formation. Single back ace. It's gonna be fun for you to watch here. Put your best.
I gotta get Jimmy Graham out.
Get your best catching traffic guys, spectacular catch guys on the outside. All right, I want you to call. Go down, 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 down.
No, we ran out
Call
of time.
timeout. Call timeout. You
ran
didn't.
out of time.
Call timeout. Call timeout.
We'll just waste it.
Call timeout.
We'll waste it.
Let's see how they back.
Of course I'm gonna call a timeout. You're my coach. I listen to you every time. I go to
Go
war
down.
with you,
Go
coach.
up. Go up.
I go to war with you.
Go up. Up.
Well,
Halfback
we got
up.
54 seconds.
Halfback belly weak. Halfback belly weak.
I know. We have 54 seconds though. Can he play? Dez? Or V-Snacks? Remember it because you were saying go down.
Belly
I
weak.
think we should have gone up.
Belly
That's
weak.
why we ran out of time.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34.
All right, run the belly weak left.
Double tight end formation.
It's a good run.
Great run, coach. Awesome.
Right.
Can we run it
No
again?
huddle. Yeah, no huddle.
Yeah.
Half a belly weak. Halfback belly weak.
Yeah.
Quick audible to the right.
Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner,
Quick audible or power block or back. Shoot the outside.
what he sees on the defensive side, so he has changed.
Johnny Foosball? Yeah. You think it's V or X pre-snap?
Yeah, no, probably they're gonna both be one-on-one.
From the 37.
Yep.
Looking long. Dez Bryant is there.
Oh.
And he knocks the ball
Dez
out
caught
of
it?
his hand.
Dez caught it but didn't catch it. All right, we're gonna go to. Let's go to gun. Do this. Go back up to gun. Go right.
Well, I'm just saying that because I don't
Go
think
right.
there's any chance
Right.
they're going to throw the football
Right.
in this situation.
Right. Right. A. Down. Down. Call timeout. Call timeout.
There's no play call time. Oh, you mean take a timeout
Take a
because you
timeout.
took forever.
Play
Yeah.
clock's running down.
Yes, coach.
The
We won't need those
Giants
later.
will blow
You're not gonna need them
another
later.
timeout now.
Go back
Coach,
up. Go
just so
ahead.
you know, we're at the 37. We could take
Just
a
go down,
three-score
go
lead.
down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Give me A hit. Go to A. Alright. We're going to motion the
This
far right
is
receiver
third
to
down.
the left. I'm going to throw it. It's that same type of route when it gets to the sideline. Snap it once he like passes Irvin.
Let me know when. Should I do anything else?
Motion the left. No, just motion left.
That's it.
Motion on the left, and then once he passes Irvin, snap it. And when he cuts the
Check it
sideline,
no matter
throw
what.
it to
Check it
him.
no matter what.
Yes.
The Giants from the 37. And it's batted
Kick field.
down.
Can I go for it?
Nope.
Giants put themselves in a
I don't think-
situation where the defense has all the
Fake field goal run
advantage.
too,
They
then.
know the pass probably has
Not
to
a
go
run.
down
Run's
the
not
field.
gonna
Fake
work.
field goal
Pass
pass.
might work though.
And they were ready for it.
No. Kick a field goal. Kick the fig Newton. Kick the fig Newton.
Okay.
You didn't.
This
Of
will
course
be
I
a
did.
54-yard field
You
goal
picked the
attempt.
pass.
No, it's not. It's a fake.
Oh. Was that Peyton Manning?
Yeah. The sheriff was in
The
town.
sheriff?
We had that A route.
It had
Wow.
But it's
146?
hard to throw
Yeah.
that pass in a situation like this.
Yeah.
Who's throwing it? It's not the quarterback. Shame it didn't work.
I like it
The
a lot.
Giants sat at the line. Dime
What's this guy
package.
gonna do?
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
No.
What an amazing effort by the
Yikes.
receiver.
That's what happens when you
to
play man
strip them
deep.
of the
That was
interception.
nuts.
You get animals.
That was nuts.
Sheriff was in there.
All right. Cover two man.
Second down.
What do you think of this
following
guy's
that incompletion.
game?
Awkward lineup. Not really fully grasping.
Brian Finneran on the outside. Hold it pretty good. Who was that?
I'd set him up for inside zone D just in case. We gas?
Yeah. See, here's where you gas. I'd still play cover 2 man. Flip the play. Do it. Now cover 2 man.
Cover 2 man?
Global blitz here, all your linebackers. Blitz the right slot guy, too.
This guy?
Yeah, blitz that.
Uh-oh. Cam bam.
See?
Sure.
See?
Sure.
See?
Pump block zone?
Yeah. Pump block zone. Oh. Pump block zone. Yep. Pump block zone.
I just want to make sure I got my best guys in.
Alright, hurry up.
Kind of a devastating lineup.
Usually the deep guy deep. Yes.
Baseline or no?
Yeah. Ferocious.
Honey Badger!
Oh. Dang. Stay in it. Stay in it.
Of course.
Get ready to get him on the scramble.
They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. First down at the
Spy? We got one spy out there? Oh! How do you like it, Farls?
With that touchdown, we are now poised.
Alright, I want you to run the ball.
Okay.
Let's get out of here with George. You went off sides? You went off sides. I hope he teaches you a lesson. He's gonna teach you a freaking lesson.
We're gonna find out.
My whole life's been a lesson, Gibs.
He's gonna teach you a lesson. Oh! Oh, he's gonna teach you a lesson. You call it 3-4 solid. No, of course not 3-4. Belly the defense. How'd you? You?
I went offsides?
No, he did.
He did.
You're lucky.
He
lucky.
did.
You're lucky. You're lucky. He's kicking the fig. Of course he isn't.
Line up for the extra point. He made it.
Can you close this game out now?
Yes, coach. How do we give up 96 yards there?
Because you call pump block zone on 2 plays.
Dion. Can he? Hey,
Go.
prime time. Prime time.
Get in the end zone.
You saying get in the end zone?
No, Farls, get in the end zone. You just taunted the whole way. Wow.
Can he play?
Wow.
Prime time.
Wow.
I'm just, this guy's my yo-yo. I'm just toying with him. Walk dog.
Wow. That's the first time I've seen Dion score. And I've used him for a long time. You should have fumbled the ball at the one.
Let's go Anthony Barr.
Anthony Ibot, his stick. He was trying to do what you did with Dre Archer. Remember how good Dre Archer was in the
ZFarls play of the day? Dre Archer was good. He fumbled first the other day. Quarters?
No.
No?
Why would you stay in big dime? Alright, quarters or whatever.
I want to get Clowney in the game for you.
This guy's got to be so angry.
Press?
Yeah.
Press coverage here.
He's in the KC book?
First down at the 22.
Please throw it.
Oh, good patience.
That was an up hit stick. BT dub.
We're on Xbox One, Retro Sanic. Make him roll out to the right.
No
It should
time
do
to waste. They hurry to the line. First down at
Because
the
he's getting used to the rollout left.
Not that
He's in
used
no
to
huddle,
it.
right? Make him roll out to the right this
That's an
time.
awesome job by the outside linebacker. Gets a sack on the quarterback.
See, that's just the
Yeah, I
difference.
mean, I could have done it. I just chose not to.
It's just the difference
I could have
between
done
you.
it. I just chose not to.
Yeah.
Covered receivers down the field, and yes, plays like
See,
that.
that's man defense.
Yeah,
No. Like
like the suction.
yes.
Yeah,
When you have man decam, you get that.
I believe it.
Can I gas him?
No, same thing.
Pump block zone?
No, Big down 1-4-6.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Make him roll to the right. Make him roll to the right. Then call timeout. Call timeout.
On the way, third down.
Make him roll to the right.
Mariota's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Man defense.
Where he like hits him underneath.
Does it? He gives him yo, when you used to be on the swing sets in 4th grade, you're like, yo, let me get an up dog.
Yeah,
And then they up dog you, and then you get super
That was-
crazy high on the swing
that
set.
was-
What should we do here? Gas?
No, same thing. Big time 1-4-6.
That's not.
The coach is
Boom.
going to go for it.
He gets in the
Yo, let me get an underdog.
Saints will go with the pistol on this play. The Saints take it.
Let me get an
from
up
33.
dog. Oh, he wants to throw that.
I won't even
The field. It's intercepted.
Night train.
sub him in.
That was an
Old
awesome
school.
job by the defense.
All right,
They
let's-
just ran
He's gonna quit now.
Good game. Good game.
I don't do it. Good game.
Good game. Don't do it. Good night, Yana Yankee.
That's pretty good offense.
It's good, right? It's a. What I wanted to show
You're saying that when you block the tight end on the right, even though it's Pat Sale, you pick up the pressure, most pressures.
Yeah, that's
like
why.
some of the gassy stuff up the middle.
Well, because I can motion him behind line of scrimmage.
Okay.
And not lose some like good routes.
And then you have the PA play.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
It's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty good offense. You can use an inside zone.
What it does, it has a halfback base, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
What I like it is like how split close is good, but sometimes it's hard to pick up some of those pressures.
Yeah.
So the gun bunch allows you to kind of do some of the same things. Like you can still have that one shot touchdown play at your disposal, which is beautiful to have.
Yeah.
Like if someone sleeps and falls, like doesn't pay attention to it real quick, they're in
Yeah.
trouble.
Got it. Makes sense. It makes a sense.
I just want to let everyone in the chat know that I have a better overall career seasons record than ZFarls.
I would like to tell everybody in the chat, I've never been demoted, and
I've never been demoted either.
and
Yep. I've won way more Super Bowls than
I
you.
had about 30 legit losses, 35 legit losses.
Oh, you're going to play that game. You're going to play that game.
Yeah. The chat can back me up. I've
All
also
right.
had a lot of free wins, too.
Oh, we got over 28,000 follows tonight.
Let's go.
28,000 on the old channel Reno. Let's go, boys. Moving them up in the world.
How
Let's
did
go.
Pat Pete give up a touchdown to Mike Wallace?
I don't know.
Preposterous.
It's ridiculous.
Johnny Manziel, what'd you think? He
Terrible.
made some throws, but he chucked a couple deep ones.
That one throw he missed was really bad. I mean, 94 yards deep is not good, man.
No?
Not this stage of the game. It's really not.
The Sheriff?
Sheriff was legit.
The Sheriff on that punt looked spry.
They did. Ooh, that was good.
Tommy?
Two McNabs. Why not?
You know, in case one gets tired.
Shout out to the 28,000 followers. Appreciate that. I noticed that yesterday. 28,000. We're approaching 30.
Trying to get to 30, right?
Yeah.
That's the next best thing. We appreciate your guys' follows on the channel. Woodson, he's probably my number one. He's just not able to be in the lineup because of his
he's really good. He's
style,
so good.
because of his style. But that's okay. I think Chris Harris is actually like one of the best in the game because he matches up pretty well with.
Speed's just a little lower, but
Yeah.
but 95 speed gets it done. Like
Yeah, I have a theory on that. So, all right, next time on YouTube here, guys. Make sure to check out the show tomorrow. If you missed anything, you want to see that setup again.
what's up, General Grunge?
That Pat Sale play, we broke that down at the start of the show. So if you missed it, go to YouTube tomorrow and check it out. If you're on YouTube, follow the channel, and if you subscribe to the Twitch channel, which is different than YouTube, you can get in the Brain Trust group. We've got a new video coming out in your inbox tonight for Twitch subscribers. If anybody from the YouTube side joins us, the subscription on Twitch, email me, zfarls@matandtips.com. I'll get you set up. Gibs, we put in a personnel breakdown of 335 odd along with the setups we ran in the game of the week. You got the Titans offense from Stack. You've got some stuff from Zan in there. The Bucks that Pat Sale plays also broke down in the Bucks. There's a lot of stuff in there. Free sheet. If anybody just emails me the budget sheet, I'll send to anybody. zfarls@matandtips.com. So do that. Send us your questions on Twitter for the next show. We'll also send out the sheet again next week for more Twitter questions. Gibbs wants the bag game next week. Is that what we're doing?
I'll do bag game next week. I'm not afraid of it. Oh, I won't be here next week. Yeah, we'll be here next week.
Bag game 2 weeks. I'll be here next week.
Bag game 2 weeks.
I'll bring in the goo next Wednesday.
Goo won't be here.
Goo won't be here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring in somebody even... Nobody's as good as the goo. But I'll bring in somebody else that will be a good guest.
That sounds like a commercial.
Wednesday.
Nobody better than the goo.
Nobody beats the goo.
It's like
Are you looking for
Nobody
carpet?
beats the goo.
Are you looking to get your carpets cleaned today and you can't wait any longer? You think it's going to be expensive? It's not. You know why? Because nobody beats the goo.
Nobody beats the goo. As a matter of fact,
Can you guys all go tweet at the goo?
him.
Nobody beats
the goo.
The goo.
Yeah, go tweet him. I'll put his Twitter in the chat.
Because he'll be like, what did you do?
What? Guru.
Nobody beats the goo.
Nobody beats the goo.
So we'll work on that. But we'll get you. I'll get a better guest than Gibbs next week. Somebody that's less mean when they coach.
Better guest?
Yeah. Oh, a better co-host. Yeah,
Yeah?
better co-host.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's what we'll do. Nobody beats the goo. Skimbo with the follow?
Seven City says he wants to see an SGibs Series Mo rematch.
You trying to buy a Discman with 45-second anti-skip protection? Nobody beats the goo.
No.
You need batteries for that Discman so your child doesn't open it on Christmas and not be able to use it, and you don't want to go down to
guys,
local 7-Eleven. Get them here. You know why? Because nobody beats the goo.
As a reminder, let's go stream raid Jo and Hope. They're doing the Mutt Cap right now over on twitch.tv/EA Sports.
Skimbo's going to want a game here soon.
I will send this to you.
A couple weeks from now?
I'll play Skimbo.
Gibbs is out next week, Skimbo, but we're still going to stream. But then maybe the next week when he comes back, if we either do the bad game or the Skimbo game. If he wants, he doesn't have to say yes.
Nobody beats the goo.
Nobody beats the goo.
So go check out, guys. Right now we got Twitch, twitch.tv/EA Sports in the chat. Go check out Jo and Hold Fast Hope, a.k.a. just Hope. They are streaming the Mutt Cap, going over reviews of the items from this week. Go check them out.
All right, guys. Until next week, we'll see you then. Send us your questions. We'll be on Twitter. Skimbo says it's on. Sound good.
Good, and you
next week. Until then, lock up. We'll catch you guys later.